a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop.
Hola! Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good day. I have been working. Hi, Heidi. Sorry, I'm going to say hello to everybody that's come in. I'm just trying to look here as they're coming in. So I need to open my other window so I can have a wee look. No bother to the person that just messaged me. I just saw that there. No worries. Hello. Right, I need to turn that one down. Oh, nearly put my whole phone off. Sorry, I did sort of set this up last second. Usual. It's fine, I can hear. Why is that not even shown there? That's crazy. I can't even get my own live on. Oh, there we go. That's crazy. I'll need to find that. I'll say my hellos to everyone first. Sorry, I do apologise. It's a sort of short notice live. I did listen to. Oh, there we go. I did listen to Brooke replaying Jules's live, and I'm going to address her. Hi, sweets. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Gamecock Jenny. Hi, Health, Wealth, and Hope. It's lovely to see you. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Cooch. Hi, Heidi again. Hi, Pippi. Hi, Sassy. Hi, Sarah, motherfucking Z. Hi, Dreamy. Hi, Kendra. Hi, George. So, as I was listening to Brooke covering Jules, why do you just need to spit out lies and bullshit? You just come out with things talking absolute shit, making guesses, or maybe this person did this, maybe this person did that. It was something in particular. I should probably go back and listen to Brooks, actually, is what I should really do. And you just lie. Now, I said to Amanda, I honestly don't think, and you were absolutely vile about Amanda, you're the one that has perpetuated a lie saying Miss Liability is Amanda. Miss Liability doesn't even sound like Amanda. You're right. You said Amanda likes sexual innuendos and jokes. That was who Amanda is and was. Miss Liability is not like that. They're completely different people. But you need to keep running with a mistake that you made. And you want to keep running with that mistake because you don't want to say, I'm the one to put that out there and I'm wrong. Which is exactly what you should have done. Exactly what you should have done. Now, let me address the whole Addy thing. I'm going to tell you all something just now. I don't think anyone in this platform cost Addy their job, because what I was actually told about the Lawn Crime Network, whatever the fuck it was, they wanted fresh faces. They wanted rid of the people who started the channel and they wanted to replace them. And from what I heard, Addie get bought out and she get bought out very, very generously. Very generously. Do I think that Addie used that for John? Oh, I lost my job for you, John. Absolutely, I do. Do I think that's what happened? Probably not. Now, Geneva, I don't know why you think you're being cute and doxing my full name on Reddit, but I'll deal with you. I'm going to deal with you in a completely different way. Hi, E11. Geneva, you're fucking obsessed by me. Obsessed. You cannot, I don't even comment on Reddit. I don't even look at Reddit. But people will send me what Geneva's writing about me, what Geneva's posting about me. And I'm going to contact Judge Lamar. I'm contacting that judge. I'm going to write her a really, really nice email and I'm going to let her know exactly who you are and what you do to people in this community. And I'm also going to let your family know because I've had enough of you. I've absolutely had enough of you. You're just a nasty, nasty woman. Everything that happens to you, you deserve. Everything. You're fucking deranged. You need to be locked up. You actually should be locked up. You need to, and I don't even mean a prison cell. I mean a hospital padded cell would do at this point. Yes, Stacey. Exactly, Cooch. So what I was told, and I was told that a long time ago, was they wanted to refresh the whole channel. Exactly, Cooch. She was a chat mod, but she was one of the originals, and they wanted to replace them. Yes, Stacey. She was bought out way before she left. Thanks, Cooch. Now, another thing, because Geneva's obviously running with a fucking lie, I never sent them anything. I never called her job. I never emailed her job. I thought I was being slick. Writing a fucking Twitter post. The good thing about Twitter, you can actually see how many people look at it. And if it's been acknowledged, and it wasn't. And I tagged John in it as well, because I was being a bitch. Okay? But I also thought Addie was disgusting. And so did Maria. And Maria, you were absolutely happy for me to go and put up a Twitter post. You were happy for me to do that. And tag John and tag Addie and blah, blah, blah. I was being slick. I was being an asshole. 100%. But Addie was already gone. Already gone. I just didn't know that. I did not know that. And thanks to somebody correcting Ginny on Reddit, I also didn't know that Rakin had sent clips and did this and that. I've never sent them anything. I wasn't that invested. I thought Addie was being very, very nasty. Very, very nasty. And I could see that. And I could see how cruel she was being to the people around John. And how she was even worse to people like me and Maria. She wrote horrible, horrible shit. And you know what? You're all bringing this up and you're going to make Addie look bad. Because for a woman that says, I look at my brother's PP, Addie was writing really sexually inappropriate things. You, Jules, that calls everybody but your fucking reflection a deviant. Addie was writing really sexually inappropriate things in his chat. So for John to say she was a swinger, exactly, Low Cow News, thank you. Hi, Sudie. For John to say she was a swinger and wanted to, I don't think that's too far from probably the truth. Hi, Chi Chi. Wedding cake. Well, we know who you are. I don't give a fuck. Bye. Bye. As I said, so wedding cake, are you going to go and say, because Maria tagged YB's wife. Maria tagged YB's wife. Her job. Because she was fighting with YB. Hmm? So go and put that in. But Ginny's writing and Reddit. It, basically, I've left them destitute. Destitute. Addie's very well off. Exactly, Heidi. I remember you talking about this. I remember you talking about this. This is when I probably first get this information from. They weren't going to keep Addie. She also called it Cooch. I didn't know she actually phoned it. I knew she contacted his board. It's the fact that Maria puts up a stream. This was all on. Maria, show me where that was all me, because I can show you conversations with you and I. And again, it's the fucking lies for me. These people just lie and lie and lie. Oh, there's a little screenshot for me. LOL, I pretend to not know the size of my brother's PP. Laugh out loud. That's the sort of things Addie was writing in chats. It was creepy. And to be honest with you, Ginny, what you probably don't have a clue about is I believe Addie is very well off. So you can keep writing your lies on Reddit, you absolute fucking loser. Addie's not in food stamps, Ginny, that's just you. And whoever made that post with the card for Ginny, I could not stop laughing. That was so funny. So funny. But Brooke was absolutely right listening to her cover. Jules was kissing ass, trying to hang on to people. Oh, she will regret running that fucking mouth and telling people how it is. But somebody also told me that Jules was just playing one of Jen's lives. Like, what's going on? What is going on? I think I'm actually going to have to go to. So I can't see. Oh, I should have opened up my laptop and I haven't. Da, 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 da. Hi, Glen Crack. Good to see you. It's you. Glen Crack, you've been around for a long time. What did you think about Addie with the whole losing her job shit? Let me go to Brooks Live, because there was something in particular, a couple of things that Jules made an absolute. And again, Jules, you're making up lies about me as I'm telling what I think's the truth. That I don't think you would contact Amanda's son or family, and I don't think you would do that. But I'm big enough to say that. I don't think somebody would do that. I don't fucking like you. I think you're scum, quite frankly. But I'm not going to perpetuate a lie or a falsehood, because Amanda wasn't lying. She believed that, because I don't like you. Hold on. I hope this. Sorry, I'm trying to just have a quick look at the chat. This asshole bringing up my name for stuff that's probably nothing to do with me. Maybe I should have done an Amanda and a Jen and wrote down notes. And again, Jules, nobody cares if people write down notes. If that's what I should have wrote down fucking notes this morning. Maybe I would remember what you were saying. She just lies. I cannot stand liars. You know that? I cannot. But I'm loving that for you, Maria, that you're now going to pretend that you did not know. That was completely me. You were not a part of that. The only thing I did, Maria, was press send. Tell me that's not true. You're that busy kissing people's asses now. It's fucking embarrassing watching you. You're taking lessons from Jules. And Maria, get your own thoughts. I can't put a thumbnail up. Maria has now got to copy that I put up views as thumbnails. Now Maria's got to copy that. Because she can't think for herself. Yep, I believe Glencrack. Hi, Daisy girl. But Glencrack, do you think so? I'll tell you what I think. I don't think Addy was sacked from that law and crime network or whatever it was. I think that they were hi Aries. I think they were refreshing. I think they were changing the people they had there and they wanted new faces. They had already bought her out. Heidi's clarified that before they actually get rid of her. But as Cooch has pointed out, they stopped doing live chats. They stopped doing live chats for court cases. So they didn't need her as a mod. So I think that Addie lied to John, that she lost her job. Who remembers Addie on his panel? I've been warned to stay away from John, but he's my brother. I've told him he's my family. I'm not staying away from John. Who remembers that performance? Because I do. I remember Addie doing that shit. And I think that's exactly what that was. I think Addie was already gone from the channel. And I'll tell you something else that I did do. I also deleted my little tweet. Because after I was initially pissed off at her and angry with her for her bullshit and her lies, I then thought, she went effing crazy, she did. But Glencrack, so she's never been diagnosed as having a disability. And I'm going to say what I'm going to tell you about autism is my nephew has got, my grandson has got autism, and his, to me, is an ability. He's an absolute genius. I've got ADHD and I don't see that as a, I don't see that as a disability. Addie's obsessed with AC now. I just think she's absolutely full of shit. But Jules, you didn't disappoint, because this is what Jules does. When Jules is pissed off with somebody, she'll blame them for everything. Jules, I'll blame you for the shit you've done. But I am not going to blame you and just sit back and allow you to be blamed for things that I honestly don't think you had any part of. So while you were talking shit on me, I'm correcting what I think was falsehoods about you. Oh, thanks, Streamy. You are a softy, Glencrack. Lord, a lot of names I don't know. There's probably 5 of them are Geneva. Thanks so much, Dreamy. But I suppose I had better go to Brooks Live, because it's the only way I'm going to remember what was actually said. I'm probably going to have to open my computer as well. So I'll run back downstairs and set up my laptop, because I need to be able to look. Because there was a few things this morning when I was listening to Jules, I was like, oh, you are an asshole. An absolute asshole. And that whole thing that she did to Amanda on Terry Lynn's panel, because I was listening to it after the fact, and I was like, oh, that was on Terry Lynn's channel. And you were absolutely vile, Jules, acting like a badass, basically saying you didn't believe her, that she'd lost someone. You're just vile, absolutely vile. And whoever said, was that around the same time that her mum passed? Yes, it absolutely was. But she had the cheek to say to Amanda, why are you here? Why shouldn't she have been there? Because she'd suffered a loss, why not? But again, it just reiterated what a fucking piece of trash you are, Jules. The way you speak to people. Look down on people. But she was even saying something about Amanda living in her mum's house. Amanda's always had her own house, Jules. Where did that come from? Absolutely crazy. Crazy. And you know, I thought Maria's been away on holiday, she's been quiet, maybe she's had time to reflect, she'll come back, she won't be the same asshole she was when she left. And lo and behold, here comes the community tab. You too, Maria. Don't be writing fucking lies about me, because I will correct you every single time. Sorry, I'm just putting all my stuff together. I do apologise. I should have maybe been organised. But I have been busy. I've been busy. And I'm going on holiday this week. I go to Spain with my daughter and grandkids at the weekend. So I'm excited about that. So I might drop my PayPal if anybody wants to send me money for excursions with my grandkids, and I'll do them and send you them. May as well get my graft on. Seems to be the done thing now. Oh, sorry, Pablo. Really tripped over poor Pablo there. Sorry, I can't see a thing and I can't see my chat. Oh, that was a big yawn, perhaps. I'm going to change to my laptop so I can see everything that's happening. Restream. Two seconds. Okay, I'm on my laptop now. Can you all hear me okay? Hi, Wanda. How are you? Sorry, I've been all over my house now. I'm downstairs. I'm finally on my laptop. Can you all hear me okay? Oh, well, shit. I know, I'm so happy, Dreamy. I'm so proud. Glencrack, have you been to Boston? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. The cracks aren't missed. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Right, okay. So I'm going to have to jump to Brooks Live because... And Jules, I will be doing your sentencing hearing. I can't do it tonight, but it'll be tomorrow. It'll be sometime this week because I don't go away to the weekend, and it will be my pleasure. My absolute fucking pleasure. Sorry.
Got veneers. I applaud people that get this done, and you know what I mean? But he's just a dick. And he thought that this was going to fix everything.
You ain't got shit to fucking hide.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
You
We're
ain't
going to come back
fucking
to
fucking nothing.
You're also going to make fun of Amanda here in a little while, too,
So,
about her teeth.
you ain't got nothing to hide.
So Sophie's no, she's still an addict. Like, oh, and then she brags about, oh, now I don't have to go as often, but you're still getting your Suboxone.
But you know something, Jules, and I think, and that's something I did pick up on as well. I learned things today about Sophie and her husband that I didn't know, and it was because Jules was replaying this shit. Now, if you're somebody's friend, you're not going to trigger them by hearing the shitty things that were said about them. And that's exactly how I feel. Thanks, Dreamy.
Yeah, why don't you educate yourself?
And you're
And Jules, you're mocking people for their teeth and things. Just because you probably cried to your doctor and used your medical insurance to get your lap band surgery, but you've never had the skin removal, have you? So there's that. So I think we've all got our own fucking shit going on. We've all got our own shit going on. None of us are perfect. None of us look perfect. So I think you should just stop talking about people and how they look, Jules. You're the worst for it.
still getting high off it.
I'll have kindness too, Rochelle, but only when it's genuine.
The point is to take the drug and get you off it, and then you
Sorry, it was more about what she was saying about Amanda, to be honest with you.
To go
check out Terry Times channel because she is, fun fact, extremely limber. I was very impressed.
Let's see, is this it?
I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so now he's trying to play some video.
My sister feels differently, but you know, I'm older than my sister.
She's on the spectrum.
All exist.
Oh, well,
Cody, get the bag.
the Cash App. I appreciate you. Let me know if you want me to shout you out.
I got penicillin out. We'll go to door.
It's in my thumb.
Let's get that bag of penicillin out.
Yeah, maybe he needs that for the ruptured ball sack.
Penicillin's on me, y'all. It's
I mean,
so
how-
loose like a fucking
How did the ball sack get ruptured and get all like that? You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna end up going to prayer jar in a second.
I should actually know what it is because actually,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I saw, I saw somebody trying to put some kind of phone number in there. Like they put they separate it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that was definitely regarding KK. But look at her, KK. Where are you? I think she might be trying to extend an olive branch. I think she wants to be friends again.
Oh, of course she does.
I think she realizes she's done fucked up royally, and I love how KK subs are really trying to stick it to her and teach her a lesson.
Well, actually,
By continuing to donate heavily to KK. I think it is hysterical. I hope you learned your lesson, Jules. It does not ever pay off to dispose of human beings whenever they're not benefiting you anymore.
It is Mooncat is a brand.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
another thing that came up in my Instagram feed.
Chris.
Anyway, and the color.
For that. Let's see who won. Who's the winner of the membership? It is Rochelle. Congratulations and thank you, Chris. Okay.
It's called Deadly Nightshade. I'm telling you, it's fucking amazing. No, she's back and she's got balls. Hopefully they don't get ruptured like Cody's.
Yeah.
I heard she has balls and
You
she's
do
using all
do
the
that one down.
Because they're so ashamed of themselves. That's why.
Oh my God, Addie is in his live. Fuck you.
No, fuck you. She can go wherever she wants. And you know what? I think that she's having a little bit more fun having freedom. Allegedly. And hey, Missy, guys, I'm so in love. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. When was the baby born? Because I saw something in the community tab that the baby was. When did this happen? And congratulations, Grandma.
Congrats, Missy, on your new grandbaby.
Congratulations. When and what time and all of that stuff. So happy for you. You guys remember when Maria became a grandma? We weren't friends. We were at 2:48 a.m. Oh my goodness.
Now we're going to schmooze on Maria. I saw Maria made it clear yesterday. I saw a little bit of her live. She said she's not choosing. And Jules, you're going to have to be okay with that. If you want any of your friends to stick around, you're going to have to deal with them going into KK's chat, and you're not going to be able to say,
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what I think about that, Brooke. I don't think Maria can choose because remember last year when Maria lied to everyone that it was like a mass exodus and we all walked out together, but that's not actually what happened. We all left gradually. But then that's when Jules really took Maria under her wing and said we all threw her to the dogs. So she did that. So Maria doesn't really want to just blatantly walk away from Jules. And Jules just recently had a little birthday thing for her too. So Maria's going to know it makes her look really bad. So Maria's basically gone to lives where Jules has been speaking about poorly until Jules kicks her to the curb. That's how this is going to pan out.
word about it.
Congratulations. Maria and I were not friends. When Maria had a grandbaby, the first one,
Morning, Chi-Chi.
I believe, it was the first one because the second one was recently.
Chi-Chi was in Terry Times Live when she put her foot up. I don't know if you were in there when she put her foot up. I'm telling y'all, I'm sorry. It just made me laugh my ass off.
You guys, I got all gooey inside because you guys, babies are happy things. Remember that? Remember when I wished Maria well and all that? And then we went back to fighting. Yeah, what was the weight? Yeah, I'll give us all the 8.9 pounds and 21 inches long. Oh my goodness.
Yes, and whatever the fuck you want. I'm telling you, I promise you will never see the day of me going, oh my God, I saw you in Census chat. Oh my God. Nah, nah, nah. This is not a mom mentality channel. Not in the slightest. Do whatever the fuck you want. Because Lord knows I do whatever I want.
And look just like your boy. Aw, congratulations.
Pablo.
Well, you're going to have a fabulous weekend. Got a really good kickoff. Deadly Nightshade is also a toxic plant. Well, I guess that's why some of it is green. I'm telling you, it's fucking beautiful.
And you were right.
It's beautiful. It catches the light. I have not had one bottle of
nail polish. How can she afford
Impulse buys shit. Like who would buy a pair of Meta
What a
glasses
lie.
with the intention to go live from them and not be able to go live from them? Question mark. Seriously, like Meta.
What are Meta glasses? I don't even know what that is.
So how much are they a piece? I will.
And so that is that's pretty amazing.
I have section 18 autism with a level 15 cancer.
My whole family.
Did you hear this? John is the one that has always told people that his whole family passed from cancer and stuff like that. And he just throws shit out like this. Anyway, let me get this done so we can get
Addie,
Stop reproducing
you
them.
Carol Baskin looking bitch. I cannot with her. Addie would rather fucking send money and support people who don't pay child
Where?
support. I can't.
Hey, Coffee, I'm upset.
I can't.
Don't act, Jules. Don't act, Jules. Come on now. Where? You know where. Your pockets.
She's just as bad as them.
That's why Jules is so protective of Addie, because she financially supports her too.
Why? Because she's not giving you gifts. She was extremely generous to you because she loved you and thought you was family.
What a fucking.
You made up horrible lies about her. She was never. You guys, he made up horrible sexual lies about her.
How do
That's
you
not
know?
true.
Joke.
How do you know they're horrible, horrible lies, Jules? How do you know? This is what Jules does. If she likes the person, she's just going to say that. I did find the Carol Baskin thing, like, she does look a bit like her, doesn't she? How do you know?
Guys, by the way,
Well, apparently now she has given up the title to Addie.
I'm now autistic. I am section 35 autistic. I'm
So is my cat.
I'm on the 14th hand of the
And this is how you know who's good to Jules, because Jules will defend the ones that line her pockets.
spectrum, and I also have stage 32 cancer. It's real bad, and
No, she doesn't talk about him. He is just so mad.
I'm going to also point out that if anybody ever did commentary like this on John roasting somebody, like if anybody ever played that was Jules's friend, John going off about Jules, she would have had a fucking shit fit. This is one of her. I mean, I don't know. She is desperately trying to salvage relationships here. At the same time, in my opinion, it's taking passive digs by playing this.
You pushed her away. You pushed everybody away. You burned everything down. You disappeared. What were the people supposed to do? Blame me, because it was basically because I was okay with Maria and I had Maria in my chat. And so Addie and Susie were coexisting with Maria and being cordial to her. And because of that, they are shunned. That's basically what it comes down to. Shunned by him, that is. That is why they're a disappointment. What were they supposed to do? Where were they supposed to go? You burned everything down, John, and you disappeared.
But make it make sense. Addie paid for his fucking lawyer fees. Make it make sense. But I know how Maria works as well. She starts talking to these people in DMs. The person you talk to in DMs is not who Maria is. I'll tell you that right now. Very fake.
The world never revolved around you.
Is the reason she came back after 4 days. She knew she couldn't take off too long, or else everyone would go land elsewhere. There
Yes,
it is.
That's right.
Period. And it certainly didn't when you were gone.
Exactly,
I know, Lizzie.
Sassy.
But yeah, Addie is a beautiful person. And you know what, John? It's your loss. It is absolutely 100% your loss.
I need your support. It's a really rough time for me right now.
Send my
Okay, and this is my opinion. I don't know if Addie shares this with me, and I don't want this put on her, but I'm going to say it. There is a point in this live, because I think I'm done listening to him, because he just irritates the fuck out of me, to be honest. And fun fact, John, nobody's going anywhere. You're not pushing anybody around. Nobody fucking cares. You don't have that kind of clout. You barely had it back then. You certainly don't have it now. What was I just about to say? No, oh my gosh, you just scared me. What the fuck was I about to say? I get distracted, and then I'm done. Oh, okay, I know what it was. Never mind. Because he was trying to say, I never made anybody lose their job. Or he goes, nobody ever got fired because of me. What about Addie? Hi, Deb. Are you being silly? He's running around.
Nobody's ever gotten fired because of you, but you sure as fuck tried, didn't you?
There again, hypocrisy at its best. So if Addie get fired for the shit that she said on John's channel, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? The same as Maria's boss was an asshole and fired her, and she kept, I don't know, well, early onset dementia, but Maria couldn't go to work. She was so sick, and said, I'll work from home, I've got my laptop. And Maria, I've already shared these DMs publicly, and you fucking lied about that. And she lost her job. Her boss was an asshole.
Nobody's ever gotten fired because of you, but you fucking called Savage's job and the freaking school district itself.
Oh, Jules.
Nobody's ever gotten fired because of you, because you failed at it, but you really dug in and tried very hard.
And then she blamed Jen for her doing that.
Now,
as
mind
well.
you, it was Anne that actually did whatever. But John, she was on your channel. She was on your panel because she was supportive of you. You knowing what.
See, again, you're running with that narrative that it was me. But I believe Rakin's now played a big part in this as well. So why are you pointing the finger at me, Jules? Because I wrote a fucking tweet. I wrote a tweet.
These people would do to her, you should have never had her in that position. That is my opinion. I don't know if anybody else shares it, but that's how I feel. For you to sit there.
But hold. She put herself in that position because she was getting drunk and hitting the panel, going live and saying things and doing things that made her look really, really bad. Okay?
There and say that nobody ever lost. Hey, Viva, to say that nobody ever lost their job because of you, that is wrong. Because Addie had something really amazing. She was part of something really huge there. And she put your
They already bought her out, Jules. Again, so Jules obviously has no knowledge of what happened at the time, so she's just going to run with this little fucking narrative, kissing ass, because she wants Addie's money.
Or friendship before that. And fun fact, she would never blame you for that. Hey, Napa, remember karma is a bitch, Jay White, and I'll enjoy watching
Maybe because it wasn't their fault.
do her work, right? She's nothing. But in my opinion, Addie lost what she worked so hard for because of being your friend. Well, yeah, Napa, because look, he's got these brand new teeth, and this is all he can do. So there's that. So anyway, John, you are a nothing and a nobody.
You're so jealous of his teeth. And you're a nothing and a nobody. Who the fuck do you think you are, Jules?
And for you to expect people to respond, the only thing that you're really going to get is you're going to get people like AC sniping you and laughing at you. So that's what you're going to get.
And that's what he's so afraid of.
That's what Jules is trying to incite that now. That's what Jules is trying to do.
That's why she's so scared to push the, the button when it comes to getting all she wants anybody to ever do is just not like her. Don't talk about her, don't laugh at her, none of the things.
We're going to take a little, and before we go into the prayer jar, you guys, when are they going to get to call this? Because there's no way we're going to get all of it. I have 2 of them back here, and we're never going to get to it. But there is this thing, because I've been spending a lot of time on Facebook lately, and there is this guy that is like a First Amendment auditor, and he lives in
At this. Now she's trying to, AC's an auditor too. Now she's trying to appeal to AC by highlighting an auditor on Facebook. Oh my God.
disclaims, and he doesn't have a YouTube channel. I wish he fucking have a YouTube channel. He does not like his landlord. I believe he is
Own rule that you made. You said you're not doing it anymore. So now you're going to be forced to cover shit that you don't really want to hear about yourself.
time. It's been,
not long enough.
gosh, I think it's been like 2 years and some change maybe since I
believe that she may have lost that one tooth, if I'm listening to the way that she's speaking. Just saying.
did this. Well,
I actually remember Amanda getting surgery in her mouth before she left the community, Jules. And I remember her surgery was quite intense in her mouth. Don't quote me, I can't speak for Amanda. I think Amanda might have got implants. But again, shows your skin. Stand up and show us your skin.
welcome.
So wait, so her plan of attack is to come after me? Oh boy. Well, you know why? Because I think she thinks that's the popular thing to do at the moment.
Oh, you can.
That has got nothing to do with it, Jules. Absolutely nothing to do with it. When she came here very recently, because she has been gone for a long, long time, you were the first one to run your fucking mouth about her. You were the first.
Love her.
Well, it kind of is. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I get to have all my comeuppance now. I get to laugh, and cover you like you've been doing to so many people for so long because I want to. And it is quite the popular thing to do, even though some people aren't wanting to touch you with a 10-foot pole, and understandably so, because they know probably by now how messy and manipulating you are and the fuck shit you do behind the scenes, and then come on here and say you don't do any fuck shit behind the scenes type of thing. Like, nobody really wants to fuck with you, but you don't scare me.
Okay, well, this won't be long, so I hope, your commute is short.
Oh my goodness. This is so boring.
Isn't it awesome, Cooch? I was laughing my ass off
Thanks,
because
Sassy.
the one thing y'all don't know, like that y'all need to understand, I'm not grasping at straws here. I know this bitch. I know her very fucking well. Okay, very well. So I know for a fact that this is it's my favorite Jules. The trying to act unbothered while very, very bothered Jules is my favorite. She is my favorite.
Is just a minute for Jules.
Oh, I have to zoom in.
I'm really not.
So you know what's really funny about this though? She keeps dirty deleting, and I'm not subscribed to you. Don't listen to you. This is the first time hearing of this, and I'm only hearing this because somebody else recorded it, dummy. So, well, she did give voice recording, so they talked before she showed up. Oh, Amanda and I have not had any conversation. The last conversation was in 2023, and even then, I don't think that we were that friendly.
Not
I think she was trying to give me shit on Maria.
You're a liar, Jules. You were very friendly. You were all close in a group, but you didn't want Amanda to be a part of that group anymore. You wanted to isolate her because Amanda and Mims were actually very, very close, Jules. Very close.
And I was just like,
play the game where you start like sending minions to reach into my life
see, this is the fun part. Where do you think I'm sending minions to do anything? Nobody cares.
and contact people
I
and
believe she passes the torch at the end of this live. I think she actually passed the torch. Wink, wink.
do the whole fake account business, like that whole thing, that whole 2020 era
That is something that you did, dummy. What are you talking about?
thing is so old. It's old. No, I can't actually believe that it's even happening.
Well, why don't you prove it? Has she proved any of this? I know, it's painful. I'm going to have to transform it for the other one because this is just...
And she doesn't have to prove it. She's got absolutely no reason to lie. But I've got a different perception of this. I believe that Amanda went on Brooke's panel and spoke to Brooke and stirred up that fucking maniac Ginevra, who then again decides to go real life and reach out to Amanda's son. And we all know that is what Ginevra does. So I don't believe that was Jules. But Jules, who are you to question that happened? There's been a whole debate about George phoning your father when you know that call was not made. You know that did not happen.
Just too much.
Have you proved anything that you've said? I mean, we've come out with straight up documents, and you still refuse to admit the shit that you've done that you told me privately about and droned on and on and on and on and on about it. And you have yet to show any proof of anything that you say. So that goes both ways, bitch.
Alex still?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to make sure to give yeah, as if. We need to give Iceman this one's link because she's a dirty deleter. This would be this is what
I've heard a lot of things about Iceman. Now, I don't know if this is true. I don't know who this guy is. But somebody actually said to me, this guy kid kittens on a live stream. I don't know if that's true. But they also said he has convictions for DV. How do you always find these people, Jules? I'm asking if this is true. I don't know who he is. But why again? Then again. Oh, we can pass this one to Iceman. Once again, you're using men to attack these women. Why is that? Why are you so comfortable using men to attack women? Someone who's been such a victim and who's so agoraphobic because of her history, she can't leave her house. Why are you so comfortable doing this? Why? Because you've got no regard for any other women apart from your own fucking ass.
one person that I would appreciate.
And that's a really long time, like, still be happening. And like, I haven't been around. I haven't fucking been around.
I have no clue. This is what Amanda does. She starts making shit up out of nowhere. Nobody cares about you.
And that's a nasty thing to say, and that's actually not true because people do care about Amanda.
I think I can count on one hand. I really do. The number of times I've watched a stream.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Do you guys remember that one stream? I don't remember. It was out of nowhere. And like, I think Amanda's name was mentioned. And the next thing you know, she was text messaging Brooke. And she's like, what the fuck, Amanda? This was a while ago. Amanda is always watching.
That is not true. But Jules, again, you are putting out these comments that are not fucking true. Because you're the one that summoned Amanda. You're the one that caused this with misliability. And Amanda has not been around for so long. It took her a long time to come back and address that. You're a fucking asshole, so you are.
Comment section or
a very, very, very long time ago, as a matter of fact. And then in a minute, she's going to talk about how I would love if anybody had that recording. Please, the good historians that are listening or that are in the chat, please tell me that you have the recording of Jules going into hopping up on somebody. I think it was Terry Lynn's live, and if I remember it correctly, I don't know if I think she hopped up on the panel. Either that or she did it from the chat. Either way, she fucking just went in there just to be a fucking bitch to Amanda for no reason. She's gonna explain it here in a minute. If anybody has this live that she's talking about, or if you know what I'm talking about, please send it to me.
So Heidi's also saying not true because Heidi also knows that Amanda has not been around.
It's just another one of Jules's crash outs and being ugly and mean and hateful.
Yeah.
maybe I think twice.
Was it not true about
laying in bed.
Iceman? Is that what you're telling me, Heidi? It's not true about that guy?
On top of the phone.
Hooch, it would probably be so hard to find, but oh my gosh, it's the funniest shit.
I am feeling a little uncomfortable.
And when Brooke's like, I mean, it's been a very long time. And
Heidi, I agree. She rarely posts anywhere.
in that
It's been a very long time. As if, come on now.
As if, come on now. Look at all these nervous ticks, Jules.
time, I've done things that apparently Jules will never do. Things like turn the computer off. And
Wow. I never turn the computer off.
Put Venom up, Jules.
Well, fun fact, I do leave my computer on when I leave the house. I do. Because it goes into sleep mode. But do I sit in front of the computer? Yeah.
Jules, you don't leave the house. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
started working out.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, you do.
And
Woo! Did you get new teeth like John?
spending time with other people more often.
This is why Jules won't ever panel with anybody or let any adversaries panel with her. Do you know how awful anybody, pretty much probably anybody that would slaughter Jules on a panel going toe to toe? Because this is what she's working with, y'all. These are the big guns. Oh yeah! Oh, you want to get some teeth like John? Like the battle of their wits. There would be none. Okay, it would not be a battle. It would be a girl.
Like,
That's why she doesn't know how to execute a good dragging at all.
Do you have a man?
no, living. Hey,
So wait a minute. So Amanda decided to come back out of nowhere to say, Jules, I am living like you will never do.
Well, what's your point, Jules? What is your point?
Anybody that
How does that offend you? When people, if people ever say that to me, I'd be like, bitch, I wish I could live a little less. That ain't lying. I'm go.
Exactly.
Drive, go. Constantly.
is close to me knows that I have been less available lately than ever, like within the last couple months,
Bullshit.
because I have been doing a lot more living.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't believe that for one moment. I think you've been doing a lot of fucking bush watching and pretending.
Yes, I have. I haven't been attached to this, and that's what really cracks me the fuck up is how everybody's just like, Jules is doing this and this, and now she's saying that
We were talking about something, and Jules ran over there. And do y'all remember? Chat, tell me, did she hop up on the panel and tell Amanda to shut the fuck up, or she, like I said, she'll talk about it in a minute. And then Amanda said something about how, or maybe they were both on panel, as a matter of fact. And Jules tells Amanda to get offline after she says she's just lost a loved one, and it's pretty funny. It's not funny for that she said that to her. It's just that Jules can't contain herself, and she tells others to regulate and get a hold of their emotions. Girl.
I have minions that are trying to. Amanda, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Normal people move on by now. No, it's weird. When people don't like me, they get a real. Yes, I don't know if she's alive or not. I think she's hovering over the phone. I'm not sure. I don't think that she might have been living and working out, but I don't think she got teeth like John. Because if she did, you know damn well she'd have the camera on.
Hey, Anne. Hi.
How do you know she would have a camera on? You've got teeth and you don't have your camera on. You had the cheek to say KK should put her camera on. Like, I cannot believe you had the audacity of all people, Jules, to say that. Because in the very few times that you have put your camera on, you're filtered to fuck. Your face doesn't even have lines anymore, according to your filter.
Hi.
Stop repeating the same jabs, insults, or jokes. It's not funny. It wasn't funny the first time. It's not going to be funny the 10th.
Every side. So, these are things that clearly Jules is never going to do. But I only come back and, start to look around at things or, in her comment, when you bitch just won't leave me be.
What? You bitches just won't leave me be. What?
And it doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest, because you claim
Well, you wouldn't leave her be. She wasn't here. And you were accusing her of being Miss Liability. And then you guys started posting her picture on Reddit, putting on your community tabs, Maria. And the woman was not fucking here. She was dealing with real life shit. You've not got a fucking clue what's going on in people's real lives. And you just want to mess with them all the time because Jules had an epiphany that Miss Liability was Amanda, which was completely wrong. And is still wrong.
that I'm this horrible person. And
Yep, I don't claim I still feel that way.
horrible person. I've kept weirdos crying and terrified in their houses over weekends and all this crazy shit, right?
What? I've cried and keep people in my house over weekends. What does that even mean?
Oh, thank you so much for that Cash App. I can't believe I saw it because I usually don't until after the fact. I appreciate that so much. And if I can call you out, let me know.
I'm assuming that's a dig at somebody.
And it was for money towards the motor. So Rochelle, look, it worked. Jamie's little thing, but seriously, my motor is out, and we're gonna have to be siphon suctioning the pool if we don't replace that thing. Thank you so much for that.
I mean, Jen had Colby at her house. I don't know. She says I have minions.
You had minions. You had them.
I don't even understand this.
And I love that you now have to sit and be okay and sit on your hands and be okay with them being free to speak how they want to. Because a private conversation should have happened. Oh, I'm so happy all the people that were afraid to speak their minds and how they feel now feel like they're liberated to do.
Oh, Maria, when did you become Ginevra? When? You found out when I said I had tagged her job loud and proud in my live. You're a liar, Maria. You are a fucking liar. You always lie. And I'll tell you something else, Maria. Let's show me your weight, Maria. Go on the scales and show me your weight. Please do. And I bet I'll weigh less than you. I bet.
So because you can't tell nobody what to do no more. Because if you do, they will fucking leave your ass so fast your head will.
Who blamed Angela Jade first, George? For what?
Fucking spin. So I love this for you. I love this bed that you made for yourself. I've been really waiting for this to happen for so fucking long.
Then why do you not just let me be? I am happy.
Wait a minute. So then why are you back? And also, happy people do not do this dirty delete stuff. I mean, I don't know. This is weird.
really built a
Other than us saying Amanda Perjar is Miss Liability. That's it. That's all.
But no, but it didn't just, I said Amanda was Miss Liability. You then started going after Amanda. And probably your fucking psychotic minion, Ginevra, who has said on a police call that you and her are good friends, Jules. And that's why things were happening, because she's friends with you. That's why shit was going down for her. That's what she said.
That's it.
Much healthier, happier
Oh,
life
so she
for
did,
me, my
George.
child. Like,
Right.
life is really, really good.
Great. That's amazing.
And I don't know why you want me to come back and like throw punches
Wait, who asked for her to come back and give a punch? It was not I. Nobody really cared.
so badly.
You were the one.
You cared enough to blame her for being Miss Liability. You cared enough. You cared enough to then start circulating pictures. That's what you all do.
creeping around in our
Do you
DM.
have any minions in the chat? Can a minion go run over to Sophie's and make, because if she's saying anything worth of any substance, I want to stream her with a lag, of course, within terms of service, all the things.
After their
I just want to see if she's going to make the announcement of that she's also a fucking free agent, as you said. Lindsay was, Jules, and that you know, I don't know. I'm just interested to hear if she's breaking any news over there.
2023. I don't even get this. They were from 2023.
And so,
And honestly, the last time we spoke was 2023, but I think
That was like, that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, bitch, every single time you would talk about Miss Liability, you would talk about Amanda. That's been going on for a grip. So stop.
Thank you.
she was trying to feed me stuff about Maria or something. But before that, I was probably 2022. Remember when I yelled at her with Terry Lynn? Yeah, then.
so I was listening to Brooks the other night. 'cause
No, don't tell me that. No. It's not my pull pump motor though, Little Strict. And good to see you. It's not that. It's the Polaris, the little vacuumer. And I knew something was wrong because I was like was it last weekend? I was out there trying to, because anytime we get a bunch of wind, I have tons of plants and mulch and beds, and it all blows in there, and it drives me absolutely nuts. And it was acting freaking weird as could be the other day. And then the next thing you know, we turned it on and it's like really loud. So yeah, I hope it did $900 effing dollars.
again, you've got your fucking hooves, Jules, your hooves into trying to instigate shit with me.
Wait a minute. What? As I just said, the other day, I was looking in my IG, and all of a sudden, Amanda Prayer Jar popped up at Ready to Be Happy, popped up to the top of my list. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it said like she liked something. And then I look, hey, just saying, this is Amanda Prayer Jar.
Amanda, if you're listening, that would have been, I hope you did that on purpose. I hope you did that shit on purpose just to freak her out, because that would be hilarious.
She's got one too. She may have not have any. She looks.
Yeah, Maria, you're starting to sound like Ginevra. You're writing the way Ginevra writes. Yeah, dummy. No, Maria, you knew when it happened, because we spoke about it, Maria. Remember? Dementia.
You want to know what Amanda? Oh, by the way, guys, I fixed the emoji, I believe. This is what Amanda Prayer Jar looked like. Even Brooke said so. Her friend Brooke. Mm-hmm.
Years and years and years ago, when I was fighting with Amanda, I talked some shit, and now you're going to use it. Now you're going to use.
Oh, really, Cooch? So Cooch was live and Miss Liability modded for Deadly. I went into Deadly because he went live to prove I wasn't her, and then she became Angela Jade. What do you mean she became Angela Jade? So you're saying it as Angela? I mean, I like Angela. I've not got a problem with that.
Use it.
Brooke is the one that told everybody. And you know what? And she was absolutely right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was a dick for saying that.
Yeah, and she never left. She absolutely never left. But apparently, and you know what's really funny?
But
You don't even-
Jules, this is again, she did leave. Nope, she didn't leave. No, she absolutely didn't leave. Because you say it, it doesn't make it true.
know who this is, but apparently I conjured her up.
You did.
And as I said, but the last messages were you sending me something.
And then you were all started harassing her, posting her pictures, Maria, on the community tab. It was getting posted on Reddit. You were starting to drag her again. You always do. This. You've got a problem. The blaming illness.
About Maria, and I
Tell you something, Jules. I want you to lean in real quick. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't be fucking with
Oh, she
Amanda,
has
and let me
an
tell you why.
idea.
She's got the fucking treasure trove of recordings from you. I need to actually message her, because I went through to try to find some of the links, because if I'm not mistaken, she would upload them and send them to me. But they're private now, and you have no fucking idea the amount of embarrassment you will have if she unleashes those recordings. They're your IG lives, and you are bawling your
Please
eyes
do,
out
Amanda,
numerous fucking
please
times
do.
over stupid fucking shit, and it's bad. So if I were you, I probably would stand down, because you have no idea the shit she has on you. Period.
think that was about the time that John was going to court with her. And it was kind of like, yeah, you're a deal with the devil, in my opinion. And I left it alone. I think I may have mentioned it to him, and I said, you're messy, and I would never get aligned with you.
And I'm listening, and listen, I don't remember, okay, all of the names that Brooke was saying. Like, some of them sounded kind of familiar.
I don't know. She's got a lot of stuff. I don't even know if she knows what she's got. I remember distinctly the stuff she'd sent me.
But it's been,
And I have been asking for that for months. And again, maybe she doesn't know where it's at. Amanda, if you're listening, they're privated links. I could probably resend you the links.
a long time. I haven't kept up on names. And I was wondering when I was listening to it, like,
All right,
if
okay.
some of these people are just under different names now.
Jules did say her name 3 times. Oh, so man, that conjured her up.
Ooh, let me know whenever we're like, I don't know, 10 minutes in, how many, because I want to, it's fair game to do that, right? Oh, Soph, you shouldn't care.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on a minute. Somebody sent that post to me. Hold, please.
I don't know if I missed it, but there's a point, I don't know if it was more at the beginning, where it's mentioned that Heidi Fleiss was on John's live. It was actually through Lily. Lily's the one that knew Heidi, and they were on a phone call, and we were on the panel together, myself, Heidi, Jen and John, and Lily had her own loudspeaker and was talking to her and stuff, and she said she would come on and do a live at one point. And Jules actually said, I'm the one that spoke out against this. I didn't agree with that. Now, I'm going to point something out to you, Jules. There's a very big difference between Heidi and you and Glenwood, because she was a madam. She basically ran a brothel. The women that came to her. She wasn't trafficking them from city to city. When she got caught and she got convicted, she done her time, Jules. She did. She didn't then start victim blaming and passed around all their information and calling them hoes and this and that the way you did. So don't ever look down your nose when you and he actively trafficked those women. The fact that you spoke about the wine that woman drank and you get the wrong bottle of wine and she was upset and you were crying and you had to go in and speak to her, blah, 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 before you sent her on her way. How anyone can say that you were not involved in trafficking is beyond me.
Yeah. Like, is it like still, are we tiptoeing around the Jules subject again still? Because if so, I'm not interested.
Okay, here it is.
Because she needs to be called out for being a fucking tantrum throwing baby.
It says, and this was a month ago, it's absurd that I have to post on YouTube again. I'm assuming this was a month ago because I'm assuming the screenshot was taken today. It's absurd that I have to post on YouTube again. Clearly, someone misses my ass desperately. The feeling is not mutual. I only soil my mind with thoughts of you. When you go to these bizarre lengths to get my attention, are you okay? I think you may be unwell, or perhaps it's an age issue. Either way, I'd like, again, to be left alone. If you or someone you know is stalked by the worst of the worst, there's delusions of grandeur much, right? And then it says it's incredibly easy and convenient to report.
Okay, we gotta go check it out. Period. Pooh. We have to go check it out. They're telling her off, like really telling her off.
How are you?
Uh-oh, what happened? Why are you spinning and spinning?
Well, Jules came live, I think it was last weekend, was it? And she just like dropped a bomb, about how she feels about KK and like all the things. And
oh, that's live. I better not put it live, huh? Well, I'm just gonna stop that there, and then we'll come back to it whenever it's a little more past that, because I think isn't that the deal? You can't be like live streaming.
Problem. I mean, person to ice. It only. It's incredibly easy and convenient to report a problem. Person to ice. It only takes a few minutes. Afterwards, you feel so relaxed and happy. You feel a sense of accomplishment and like a good American. How come nobody ever talked about this before? It's part of our civic duty to report. In order to right the wrongs from the Biden era, open border with thousands entering daily. We don't need to report everyone, but definitely the worst of the worst, or at least its spouse. As it turns out, you can fill this form out several times.
I don't think it's turned off.
And sit back and allow the ICE militia to show up at the.
Oh, so they're saying that they're not going to drag her. Okay, well, she's lucky. She sure is lucky, because it's already bad for her as it is, and that would have been even worse. Ooh, she is going to be mad.
The home of the worst, faces covered, strapped, hateful, racist, and ready to take away.
Every one of these subs that feel slighted by Jules doing what she did, that's what they're going to do. They're going to intentionally piss her off. And good, it benefits the creator. Good on Sophie.
First and ask questions later. It will be sorted out, and if your info is wrong, at least you tried to clean the streets up. If wrong, they will have a bad day or a couple, but eventually they will be fine. Perhaps they will use the time.
The reason I said I didn't think her rewind was off is because I was able to drag back. I think I was able to drag back. I was at least able to see how long she had been live. Yeah, no, it's not on. So how far behind do I have to be?
Wonder what's wrong with themselves that makes legions of people around the world truly hate them. What the fuck? Does she still have that up?
I actually don't recognize the name because that tends to happen over time too, I've noticed. But I sat there in a little bit of disbelief. Like, this is the same bullshit she did when I left. This is the same bullshit she did when I met her. Like, stomping around when people are making more money.
Yep.
Stop around.
Y'all, have I acted, when in the fuck have I ever acted like that? Do I want to protect my business that I've built? Absolutely. But hey, AK, how are you?
My business
Oh my goodness.
I've built.
Amanda,
Ha!
you want to play little girl? Let's do it.
Stomping around when
Little girl,
somebody else is
play
more
little girl. Let's do it.
popular.
I want to play with this one. I'm telling you, she's got your most embarrassing moments ever in her possession.
And claiming to have morals. Like, you only have the morals. You didn't have the morals when you were dating the pimp.
Listen to her.
You didn't have the morals when you were doing crack to impress him. You
To impress?
didn't have the morals.
Impress? It wasn't to impress. It was to be more relatable.
When when you were like drawing women in for him to.
Okay, where in the world did I ever draw women in for him?
When you told your best friend that it was hard on her luck and needed some money, that he could pimp you out. That's when. Hi, Tina. That's when.
There's one.
Fun. Keep going, Amanda.
Like, you didn't have the morals. It's amazing. You don't have any morals.
This is Jules being unbothered, and it's real. She's truly not bothered, and I bet you can't tell, not even a little bit, that she's air quotes not bothered. Okay, fun.
You've never ever worried about anybody's financial situation until it was a problem for you.
She is a very, very Christian person, not.
She is a very Christian person, not. Jules, stop saying not. It's aging you. Like it's cool to say not.
But how many other creators have ever done a little birthday thing like I did for Maria?
Oh my God. And Maria, I hope you know she only did that for you so she could say this.
I have. I've done loads of things for other people, Jules, but I don't sit and do it for a pat in the back or for people to say I'm a good person. But the thing is, Jules, you're good at asking other people to donate. When do you donate? Pray tell.
I've said it 1,000 times. I've said it 1,000 times. You only do shit for people so that when people say you're a selfish bitch, then you can say, oh, would a selfish person do this?
Not many. Do we not remember when I did the super chat extravaganza over on John's? I don't think
You listen, Jules. You might have drummed up the crowd, but you didn't make the donations. Okay?
I've ever seen any other creator ever try to accumulate anything or do anything nice for anybody to that degree. Never. So, I know it's been very few and far between, and hopefully I will be fixing that soon. But when I've had my friends in rescue, when I've had them on here, I've asked to not super chat me, not send me anything, donate to them. How many other people have done that?
Like, that's the only time that you ever. Like,
I don't think she really had a Momo party per se. I think she just said, hi guys, wish Maria a happy birthday and here is her cash app. I think that's really what she did. I think she made a thumbnail. I don't know, I didn't watch. I'm going to assume.
This is the same.
Well, wait a minute. How do you know this particular? Like I said it before, I am not going to pretend I'm happy anymore when I'm not, to sacrifice my happiness for everybody else's. Because it's just like, if I'm not happy and I'm not doing well, I'm not going to be doing well over here.
Shit that you have done forever.
The happiness is measured by super chats, cash apps, PayPals, Venmos, and gifts. By the way, in case you didn't know, remaining left Hive members.
No, Jeff, I'm getting to that. I am not Miss Liability.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I really don't. I really and truly don't.
No, because you don't care. Because so she's pinned it on Cooch, then she pinned it on Angela Jade, and now she's pinned it on Amanda and she wants it to lie there. You're a fucking clown. You should be wearing a big red nose.
I heard Brooke say Jules threw me a whole ass puppy shower and she didn't give me a gift. She said those exact words. Talk about tone deaf. Yeah, made graphics for it, put everything together for it, all of this stuff. Yeah, I helped an awful lot for the puppy shower. And I wanted to see what she was getting and what she wasn't and what she would need the most. And guess what? And then everything fell apart. But look at that. Brooke, what did you get me for my birthday?
Some would say that everything fell apart, so you didn't have to. Not that you did. And what did I get you for your birthday? Fucking makeup, cash apps, or whatever the fuck.
Because I remember super chatting you and doing things like that, probably to a bigger degree than anything that you've ever given me.
Excuse me, you are fucking D-Lulu. D-Lulu.
I remember she sent me $40 and she's like, that's just, I'll just send you more later. And not that I wasn't grateful for the $40, but it was just kind of funny that she said that. I don't know. I think it was because she felt guilty because she gave John a lot, like a month before.
Absolutely not.
But I have never been a greedy ass person.
You have, and that's probably the reason I didn't want to give you fucking much money if that's true. I remember sending you $40 for no reason, but you became extremely obviously fucking dry beggy very early on in our friendship, and I fucking hated it. And me and other people would talk about it behind your back because it was very fucking frustrating that you were sitting there guilt tripping people that were on fixed incomes to give you shit that you needed. And it was the
very same Brooke as she encouraged these women to go out and get work for her boyfriend so that they would bring money to her. The very same woman.
was so obvious when you wouldn't get the response you wanted, you would throw a fucking fit. And that's how it always happened. You were throwing fits every other fucking day on your IG, Jules.
And that
In fact, greed is gross.
is part of what.
Good morning, Dreamy Dot. Greed is gross, but yet you burnt your whole channel down and you fucking seared friendships because you are being so greedy that you couldn't take it when KK or AC or Jamie or anybody else was making any more money. You saw it as your money was going to them and you blew your fucking load in front of everyone for everybody to see. So don't say you're not greedy, because the reason you're in this predicament is because of greed.
The issue is
You couldn't be good with all of the thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars that you've already gotten from your subs, plus gifts, plus X, Y, and Z, what the fuck ever. You just can't be satisfied with that and realize, I've told you, I asked you to listen. I told you that you could do, I mean, there was a time that I was doing excellent on YouTube. I was making so much money. It was a great supplement to my income. And it was what seemed perfect timing for me because of expenses that I had and whatnot. But I told you, it doesn't stay forever. It doesn't always last. And you cannot depend on people's generosity to supply.
The weather has been beautiful allegedly, but I'm going to Spain in a few days, so it'll be even better when I go there. Exactly, Stacey. She gives nothing to no one. This is what I'm saying. She's taking credit for a super chat extravaganza for Maria's birthday, but she is the one that wanted to have the puppy party for Brooke. She's the only one that didn't buy an actual gift.
To support your lifestyle. It's just not a thing. Even though you thought it was a thing because it worked for a while, it's not anymore. You're gonna have to move on and stop acting as if your greed and emotional regulation didn't play 100% into this.
You know, I was listening and Brooke was like,
But wait a minute, Amanda, you have a perfect life. Your life is happy. You're exercising, you're getting out, you're doing lots of stuff. Why are you allowing something that has really nothing to do with you to upset you enough to emerge?
commentating over.
Thank you, Dreamy Dot.
Maybe because people have told her that you're accused in that account of being her. Maybe because somebody's told her her picture is getting posted on Reddit, on community tabs, because of you being a fucking idiot.
For being a member for 38 months. 38 months. Thank you so much. Good to see you this morning. Why does Jules need makeup when she never leaves the house? And the men that she invites over don't care for 300 pounds. I don't think I don't know. They're not dragging her, but they sure are talking about her. Okay, well, we'll pivot over there in a minute. Let's see how far behind we are. I don't know.
And that's a perfect way to put it, Amanda. She's grown backwards.
Live, and she was kind of, you know, added like me and Cindy in with that shit talk. And what?
Let me.
I'm not going to play Sophie and AC, but what I wanted to say is I think they were both very respectful. And I think Jules deserved that respect. I'm going to say something else. AC mentioned being on Heidi's panel. I was never saying AC should go after Jules. I wasn't saying that at all. I was asking what his opinion was now. I don't care who he gets after. I couldn't care less. Hi, Stevie. How are you, sweetie?
I'll catch the rest of that later. Let's go back to this for a little bit because I'm sure that this was much more entertaining. However, Jules, you've lost plot. It's gone. Plot's gone.
So I take it that this live that she was commenting was very, very recent. But I couldn't tell you what day. And
Yeah, we're gonna have to transform this. This is painful. This is like pulling teeth.
hold on,
I'd rather go watch that Louis guy. Seriously.
that's not the problem.
But you would.
Oh my gosh, and you guys, it's like, and you know how I talk about the pasty mouth? Total pasty mouth.
You had pasty mouth in this stream too because I heard it. It had my earpods in.
I told him in prayer jar to jump in a jar and seal it. No Christian acts this way. No, she's full of it. And by the way, I have heard through the grapevine that Muggsy is taking a shine to her. Muggsy. Oh, thank you. Muggsy, she used to only have one tooth, and I think that left the building. So beware.
You are a nasty piece of work. Again, there's a reason I call you Fungal Fupa Jules. Because I know what will be hiding under those folds. I fucking know what will be under there. And I know the way it will smell. Especially since you sit in your ass and do nothing with your life. You talk about other people's homes. You shows your home. Shows where you live. Shows you get no problem showing the inside of other people's. You made a whole ass little video of inside back, which was creepy as fuck, Jules, that you actually put that together. Creepy as fuck.
Beware. Muggsy, we're from the same era. I know you know what a butterface is. The winners are
Always fucking being always look shaming.
Berta, OS,
Go to.
Tyler, Angela, a third chili dog, and 2 strong, and not Lindsay. But thank you. Oh, I had the storm page up. Hold on, let me get out of there. Where the hell am I? Okay, now I'm in the right place. Did I miss Pollard dance? Oh, we can make Pollard dance. We surely can. Hold on, Pollard. We've got a request.
I'll tell you something, Jules. I find Paula really funny. Really funny, actually, quite naturally funny. Unlike you.
There's nothing.
In this community, and I think that you
Now I know how y'all felt when I played that fucking tell video
That's
over
fine.
and
That's
over
what
and
I
over.
say about Maria as well. When Maria calls me fat all the time and tries to dig at my weight, there's people who are probably the same size as me, maybe just smaller than me, bigger than me. So when they're doing that, they are dragging people that are in their chats at the same time.
Over. It just gets so.
And it actually doesn't bother me. I'm very, very confident. I think I am beautiful and I love who I am. So it doesn't affect me, but it might affect other people.
Fucking annoying. Oops, hold on 1 second. You're leaving?
Amanda, sorry, and sorry if this is private. I just thought I'd ask, because I remember you getting quite a bit of surgery done in your mouth. Did you get implant? I've got 4 implants and obviously a lot of crowns. Did you get implants done at one point? I thought you did get implants done at one point. What's going on? I don't know if Brooke stopped a wee second.
You guys, you think it's
Because, like, what do they see in a bee if they've got a bunch of profile pictures of cleavage?
because there's more men around again, and so she's like, "Hey, Miss Liability, you're gonna have to take a back seat. I'm coming back." You know what I mean?
Didn't she just say she didn't fucking make up stories about, like, what the fuck? Look at her just making up a whole fictional story and selling it.
I mean, it's a possibility. It's as stupid of a reach as some of these other things.
He is not in my universe and never has been, and nor would I allow him to be. He's
Dudley, she doesn't want you in her universe. Don't ever talk about her again.
the kind of person that you allow into your life. And it's those kind of choices that make you this raving, fantastic success that you are today.
And Amanda is a very successful person living at her mother's house.
Which is why we're very, very different.
Where did Jules get this from, that Amanda lived in her mother's house? Because I've only ever known Amanda to have her own place. I don't know if you do live with your mum, Amanda. I don't know that, but what do you know, Jules? And do you know what, Jules? See, she did live with her mum. She would see her mum a lot more than you ever seen yours, that's for sure.
No, I'm not that kind. And I'm real sick of the narrative.
Oh, fuck you and your narrative. You're a messy bitch. You always were. You always will be. Amy Lou, did you hear that earlier when I was talking about Amanda and the whole thing on Terry Lynn's panel? And everybody's like, "Oh, Jules was so horrible. Amanda said that she, I think she had a death in the family or something like that, or a death, and that's why she was supposedly crying." That wasn't it. You were all big and bad all day, going live talking shit, and then
And I would love if somebody has that live.
and then I dropped.
So I'm going to point out again. Yeah, I knew she had her own place. I'm going to point out again. She's trying to drag Amanda for a time it happened on Terry Lynn's panel. This was all around the same time that her mum became sick, and she basically said, "It doesn't matter, my mum doesn't know who I am." This all happened at the very same period of time. Beautiful, healthy smile. Lovely Amanda.
Brought down off the
If you find it, go live and play it, please. I just want to see it.
panel, and you start talking shit, and then I come back and I start hollering at you, and then you start crying. And I said, "What are you crying for?" "I just lost somebody." I said, "Then what have you been doing online?" And I meant online all day because she had been talking shit all day. I still stand
I'm
behind.
real sick. Like, it's really getting old now. Like, it's been old. It's you need to retire. You need to retire a whole lot of stuff, but you need to retire.
Wait a minute, how is it getting old when you have been off living life? You guys, she's been living life and it's been fabulous. She's been having a
She's right, Jules. Why are you so triggered? Why are you so triggered by Amanda's words?
fabulous time. Her life is amazing, but she's getting sick of me.
For that. And if you're not going to, the other person you say is your witness to it is Jen Daly, the one who you
Wait, a witness to what? Wait a minute. What am I saying that she's a witness to?
apparently have been attacking day in, day out.
Yeah, attacking and commentating are not the same thing.
No. You're right. Attacking and commenting are not the same thing, but you have been attacking, Jules. You have. And what Amanda's saying here is going to be right, because you have been doing it for a long time. And you did start. You were the one that started befriending the stepmom, putting stuff on your lives about Jen's kids, about the kids' graduation, the cheesecake. You were taunting her continuously.
It's not.
Whatever those streams were called, they used to do on meat and potatoes. They used to,
Meat and Potatoes was commentary on Jen. That's what it was. And she definitely, I believe, guys, that. Hold on a minute. Hold, please. Hold. I believe we need to have a song.
Oh God.
For Amanda's last tooth, because the way that it sounds right now definitely sounds like that.
Sounds like y'all triggered is what it sounds like.
People like you. I believe she is a snake as well.
And I'll take with me the memory to be my sunshine after the rain.
Bye-bye. Well, you know what? I kind of captured that a little bit, just a little bit. And I wasn't even knowing you were feeling like that. But yeah, I believe she is a snake as well. And I don't think she's ever been gone. So there's that. And so it just kind of makes sense that you were Miss Liability. But whatever.
Virgilicious says, back in the day, we had so much fun. Nobody slept. We went from channel to channel. We were all free to go.
No, Stacey, the implant didn't hurt. I'd actually teeth taken out that day and implants put in, and with the injection and stuff, and the dentist stitched around my mouth, and they were saying, oh, just be careful, it might be sore when you're eating. I was absolutely fine. I was fine. You've got a little bit of swelling and stuff and whatever, but no, I was honestly absolutely fine.
Free to go. There was much laughter until the blood between Jules and Amanda. Bingo. Bingo. Yes, Jess, Jules loves to accuse and always guarantees. I guarantee it. You're right, Virgie. Jules is always just shitting on everybody and screwing up vibes.
Anyway, I can't.
Still cannot believe what she did to you. I still cannot believe.
Aren't you like pushing 60 or something? Like, how is this still your life, girl? I really don't.
So wait a minute. So fun fact. Wouldn't it make more sense? Oh wait, hold on one second, guys. Wouldn't it make more sense for?
There we go, Lisa. You're right. Like when you asked her if you could share a GoFundMe, and she said no because she'd get attacked. And then when I left, she spun a lie. Yeah, she helps people. Look at what she did to Vixie as well. When Vixie asked for help, when it was, and that was it. I mean, like, you can't get any more of a serious situation than losing her father. And basically, she was like, and she's just horrible. And then when somebody dropped in about Empress's husband, oh, could we go and support her? And Jules was furious about that.
For older people to be on the internet more, right? Because younger people like you, Amanda, you're just living life, rolling around in the grass and stuff. You know what I mean? Man's parajarch, rolling around in the grass.
Oh my God.
She gets out more than you.
Again, I want you to, you're bearing witness to why Jules will never let anybody up on her panel. This is your, Jules, shut the fuck up. Rolling around in the grass, because she said touch grass.
Losing that front tooth and all. So wouldn't this be a better place for the older people like myself, Maria, whatnot? Wouldn't it be a better place for us?
Exactly. Coming on like nothing ever happened. Like she's not bothered. It's not a big deal.
I know. She's also trying to make out as if her and Maria are just sweet old buddies.
Be? You know what I mean? Because I think that the young and the active and the hip people like yourself, you know, I think you should be out there living life and leave this to us.
Because you know you still think you're young and hip, etc. You do.
Old people. So there's that. But look at, she's age shaming.
I don't understand how that's your life. I mean, Jen Daly, who you stalked into a mental...
You age shame fucking Terry Town all the time. You age shamer.
Like, health crisis.
Yeah, not even close.
And then some, who you stalked into getting in, like, going to jail. Like,
I stalked Jen into going to jail. That is absolutely not true.
No, but you did do a lot of stalking. You did do a lot of stalking. You may see it differently, Jules, because you don't want to, but you absolutely stalked every part of her fucking life.
How is stalking listening to somebody on a live platform? Can somebody please tell me that?
You didn't just listen to her on a live platform. There was phone calls to CPS to prove who phoned CPS to prove that they didn't phone CPS. Phoning the police, laughing, playing it, laughing at her going into police stations, playing it on your live. You were horrific, absolutely horrific, but you involved her children. You 100% involved her children.
That. Where? So basically, Amanda got really, really excited and she wanted to use a few buzzwords here and there. Well, she's Kira with no teeth.
You have morals. You are going to take the word of somebody that you don't believe anything they say. And
wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm going to take the word of somebody that I don't believe. No, that's not how it was. I know.
That's what she said.
Coffee, she felt that she needed to hop on the Jules hate train. I know, she got excited. Choo-choo. Look at that, me making a train reference. But yeah, that is Amanda.
Oh, so that means anybody that's ever made a train reference and you just acknowledged it as, oh, look at me making a train reference. It doesn't even bother you.
Because the train thing was never going to happen. This is why Jules throws out there to people that they're fake about shit and they played fake things or make fake excuses, because that whole January the 8th, I may add, was fake.
It doesn't bother you if you just made a joke about it. Oh,
It's sex
Amanda, are you joking? Oh yes, they're best buddies.
abuser, whatever offender.
What? Who is a sex offender?
And you're gonna come at
So you needed to collect your thoughts before you did this. Who exactly is this sex offender you speak
me that way?
collecting of the thoughts should have happened before you burnt your channel to the ground. You went from making a lot of money to nada. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you throw fits about who people donate to.
Get the
Well, Brooke, why do you think she's defending Addy so hard right now?
fuck out of here.
Wait,
And it did not get lost on me, Jules, that you were making these 700 Club references.
Ooh, listen to this part. Listen to this part, Virgie. Listen to this.
My goodness. That didn't come from me, dummy. Somebody else brought that up. Remember when I told you it's like, oh my goodness, she thought that was about her.
So was it about Virgie? Was that reference then about Virgie?
Talk about being so fucking vain. Yeah, I assure you, I'm not the one that made that up.
So we're talking about Virgie behind the scenes and making jokes, religious ones. So it wasn't that off the cuff whenever people were noticing the religious references and fighting the devil and Tammy Faye fucking Baker.
Wow. And she obviously knew right away what that was about and who that was about. Jules, you see, you are absolute fucking trash. You have got no loyalty to anyone. And I know better than anyone. Maria's exactly the same. Maria lied to me. I was supposed to be her best friend. She wanted me to tell her everything. And I did, like a fucking fool. I did. But she was lying to me and she was being deceitful, just lying to my face.
And 700 Club and Evangelist and all the things you were saying. So they were, speaking of buzzwords, were you saying those to make Virgie realize that you were poking?
And it had nothing to do with you. Zero.
Like,
So, oh my goodness.
I don't even know what to say. I have so many things. I don't know. You're a
It was about somebody. It wasn't about you though, Amanda.
asshole. You're
Ooh, says the
a
Christian.
slimy asshole, and this is your formal fucking
Christians can swear, Jules. FYI.
invitation to leave me the fuck alone. Just like,
Wait a minute, how are you going to make a formal invitation and then dirty delete it? Because this is the first time I'm listening to it.
I want to put
No, I can't. That's a song you can't play. That's one I'll end up getting. I'll have to delete.
you in your divot box and go back on with my happy way.
Wait, what's a divot box?
Nobody
What is a divot box?
thinks you're cute. Okay? Nobody. This is the same bullshit, tired
Look at her face.
nonsense you've been pulling for years.
Oh my goodness. Somebody's balls have dropped. This is definitely about her deciding to jump on the train with everybody else. Amanda, please.
Cannot
Jules, shut the fuck up. Amanda, please. Your balls have dropped. Amanda has never been afraid to say what she thinks about.
Exactly. This is the stupid part. For her to think that Amanda would have had to have hid behind a sock account. Amanda was popular on YouTube. Amanda would have been letting people know it was her. You're so fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
About anybody. I don't know what you're talking about.
believe that you're still at this. And you oh my God, what was the other thing that, hold on,
And maybe she's coming back on the hate train because, like I said, she's got the freaking goods. Amanda, if you're listening, I would like a copy of the goods.
Fine. Oh, look at, she took notes. She said she wrote it down. She took notes. Yeah, and I built my channel. I built my channel to over 5,000. And no.
Some of them
No,
you
and you
bought
barely
too.
knew me back then.
You
barely.
did that yourself. Some
I
of
assure
them
you.
you bought.
down because I was like, what the fuck? No, I'm going to find it. Give me a second.
Oh my gosh, she's leafing through notes. This is Amanda who says that she has been off living life and rolling in the grass, touching grass, doing all of the things. Remember when I said it's just like people
You're
getting
gonna have
money,
to retire all of the things. Sophie said, "No bueno." She don't want to be involved with you.
saying, you know, help me fight the devil if you give me money type reference. Remember
Exactly, Heidi.
that? This is Amanda who has been living life. Yeah, she's got a notebook and she's having a hard time finding the exact note. You know who doesn't take notes? Me.
Enjoy, Jimmy.
Jen takes notes. Amanda takes notes.
Oh, Peter Rose. Oh my gosh. Everybody take notes. Jules doesn't have to take notes. She's just got all the fucking oh, I got superpowers to not.
She's got all that knowledge
She's got
stored
that
up
many
in her
notes.
big bee
My biggest
head.
issue is quit telling people, okay, that I'm some account that apparently has you all figured out. Like,
Oh, see, look at this. Miss Liability has me all figured out. Oh my
Does
goodness.
it be all figured out? That's the thing.
I've come too far and
So far that you're writing notes about
put in too much work to have you come stick your fat fucking hoof into my life and
Amanda, I did enjoy that. Her fat fucking hoof. I did really enjoy that.
contact people in it.
Amanda, you need to put proof to this because this is one of the most fucking ridiculous things. Does anybody in their right mind think with all of the other stuff going on that I am putting any thought into this weirdo other than the fact of saying Miss Liability is a man weirdo? And I don't even say it every day.
You say it a lot.
You've said it enough. enough for people to jump on it and accuse her and Maria to run with it and fucking post pictures. You've said enough.
A whole
Come
lot.
on now, even my fucking haters, the people that can't stand me, you know damn well this is ridiculous. This is dot connecting George talk.
And to what? I don't even know exactly what you're wanting to get. Like, this is the most you'll get. And it's 2 years of this.
Well, apparently this is not the only that I get, because after this other live that I have that we're gonna listen to at a different time is like 50 minutes. So there's that.
And it's also not falling on a notice that this live that Jules did is only 2 hours and 47 minutes, as opposed to her 4, 5, 6 hour lives that she normally does.
The hell puts any, the only person
The 4 hour lives, because obviously this is probably going to be one. I'm trying to get out of here as soon as I finish this video.
that ever disliked you that much is the person that did have and still has hooves. Twinkle Toes D. Yeah, I call them Twinkle Toes, but they're definitely not.
On and off to get this much for me. You fucking Section 8 Heidi Fleiss wannabe.
What? Even Anne said Jules wouldn't contact your son. No, I wouldn't contact anybody. I barely contact.
You see, Jules, there I thought I was doing the right thing, maybe saying, no, I didn't think it was you. I 100% believe it was Geneva. But this is what you assholes need to understand, who you're in bed with. And she shouldn't be allowed in this community, and nobody should be entertaining her. And everyone should be saying they don't want to be around her. Everyone.
People in my own circle these days. Does anybody fucking think that I am out here doing this?
Just mind your own fucking business.
Yeah,
And it must really suck that, the only thing I know about that KK, and I don't know much, is that she essentially robbed someone I care very much about blind.
Who was that?
Well, maybe not robbed, maybe robbed, but
yeah, that's stupid. Fast forward.
go eat
Look how scared. Look how
cheesecake from
Jules
stepmom.
is
And
fucking terrified of you, KK. Jules is so fucking scared of you that she doesn't want anything being said about you. And she is not. You are the scariest person on YouTube, Jules.
Oh my goodness, shut up. You know what's really funny is back when that happened is when you were good with us over here.
and take your Sharpies and go
Oh, look at the Christian.
traffic your friends on the train tracks, like the fucking Section 8.
Maybe it is mutual fear. Maybe that's more appropriately labeled that way. Virgie says, well, Amanda posted in her tab if anybody needed a prayer, so she offered, and I have been a burden praying for this community for peace, at the very least, coexistence. I think it is 1.5. No? It is, girl. Can we go up some then? Let's do 1.65.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Burn, she got me. Oh my gosh, she's so good at roasting.
Always wanted to be. I really think you should do that. I don't
Jules, you're the best at roasting, girl.
any of these people deserve.
Fun fact, when John had Heidi Fleiss, when they had Heidi Fleiss on there, I was probably one of the very few people that thought it was like, why are all these people glamorizing us? So there's that.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
Drama that you.
So when John had Heidi Fleiss up there, she was one of the people saying, why are they glamorizing this? Who was glamorizing it? Was she a bit of a celebrity? Absolutely. Again, your jealousy is showing, because you've always just been a bottom bitch. And you're always going to be that bottom bitch. But what she didn't do, she didn't traffic women the way you and he did.
Look at a grown woman
You are so effing bothered.
who's nearly 60, sits around year after year after year, has to throw at least 2 massive mega tantrums, right? Has to tell people, well, you can't be in my.
You are somebody who is coming back to the internet and making claims, having to make up claims that people are trying to contact your family. Amanda, for all of the people that are new to this and getting to know this one, she's crazy.
Well, actually, she's not.
Well, I'm 56. I'm 4 years
she's
from
not
it. But
crazy.
guess what, Amanda?
She was jealous. She probably was jealous of. I mean, it was just so random that Lily calls Heidi Fleiss on the phone, and you hear all the birds and shit. It was crazy. She probably was over there seething.
I cut my teeth longer than you.
Was she on panel?
No, she was
You're
on
your
Floating
friend. You
Lily.
can't this. You can't. Bitch, like,
Bitch.
I have a niece.
Virgie does have a true heart and is absolutely a blessing, Lisa.
Okay, she's 5. She doesn't act like that. She lets everybody sit at her table.
Well, that is lovely. I'm glad you provided a table for your niece. But Amanda, what is the deal? I'm not exactly sure why you're letting all of these things bother you when you've been rolling around in grass. You've been rolling around and touching it, possibly eating it. You didn't know.
Oh my God! Speaking of not being able to roast, listen to this shit. Now, Amanda, I hope that hurt you deep in your soul that you're rolling around in grass and possibly fucking eating it. I hope you don't have any digestive issues, because I heard that when dogs do that, it means something their tummy hurts.
It's okay, Amanda. We've got you. Me and Brooke will respond for you.
No. And all of a sudden now you're very bothered by me.
And if you don't want to sit at her table, she's not
She was
offended
on panel. She was on the phone with Lily, and Lily was on panel.
by it.
She did talk to the panel.
But why are you bringing your niece into this?
She's not. She's a very nice girl.
Why are you talking about your niece?
That's even she knows how to behave.
Why are you associating your niece with this toxic community? That's weird. I think you need to go roll in some more grass.
Great people.
She was trying to say
This is so trigger.
be
Joel,
an
I
example,
promise you,
Jules.
stop going live when you're bothered about something, because I promise you, it does not convey not bothered. This is bothered with a capital Beebs.
I mean, you have much different. Clearly, you have much different parents, because my niece would never grow up to turn out like you. But I digress.
It was fucking hilarious, Tina. You would, because me and you have a similar sense of humor, and so do Lily and I. She's got a very dry, sarcastic tone, and she was a lot of fun.
Oh, wow. Did you just hear that? Did you see that she's trying to make a dig on my parents? Oh, my. Joel, stop it. She's a very nice girl. Tracy, allegedly, but she's unlike anyone at my church. No, she's got the devil within her. And the devil took that last tooth. We have to fix the emoji.
Maybe we should.
She's talking about you. She's got the devil within her. Ever since I've known Amanda, she has been a very faithful person.
absolutely
Like,
she has.
it's just what it is.
Your parents. Or maybe we should. I don't know.
Wow. Look at this one, holier than thou.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. Leave my
I never fucked with you.
kid alone.
Exactly. E. I mean, you've been mentioning her name left and right for a long fucking time.
Fuck
Oh my gosh, that sounds just like Jen. Leave me alone, leave my family alone, leave my kids alone.
away from me. And I'm happy to come up on
We're
camera.
not going to talk about
If you can
Jen
say- if you-
anymore, Jules. Thought you had an icky feeling.
You have actual evidence that proves I'll come butt naked on any live you.
I've never said I had proof, but I do say that it's about time that Miss Liability.
Who in their right mind is going to be jealous of Jules and her fucking pitiful, pathetic life? The only thing Jules has to offer the world is a super chat extravaganza. What about helping people who need proper fundraising? Where you're not going to get any glory for that, Jules? What about that? Try that.
At least let her voice be known. Didn't at least Habanero do that? I thought. Didn't Habanero do that once?
Abby, did you?
At least. I think Spicoli was outed the voice. You know what I mean? So that was one good thing when I think
Was it Evie?
Muggsy that outed those.
No, Habby was never on the panel. Habby, it was a voice note.
Abby, did you go up on panel with your voice before? Did I miss that?
Okay, I'm like that. Somebody completely that I didn't even know. But it does. I still kind of lean toward that because you still seem to have quite the deep-seated hate for me.
Once.
It's very unhealthy for you to have this type of hatred towards
But
me.
you made a whole emoji of Kukla, Fran, and Ollie, or whatever the damn thing is named, and you did all those things. I don't care if I told you that years ago when I was mad at Amanda. But you're making fun of her looks, at Butterface, and all the shit. Well,
It's kind of creepy. You know what I mean?
I have hate in there, Jules.
Always.
No, Jules, you know what's creepy? She hasn't been here. You would not fucking leave it alone with the whole misliability. You trying to prove that point.
He's been really, really hesitant to be around people that have this crazy hate for people on the internet that have absolutely no effect on their life. It does make me kind of side-eye people sometimes.
She was saying Miss Liability needed to go live and share her voice, and she said that you've done it before, and then she said Jeff Spicoli's voice was outed as well.
And again, why does Miss Liability need to go live anywhere and let people hear her voice? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Not to prove anything to you. You are the deranged fucking idiot making out that this is Amanda.
I don't remember any of that happening.
You know, like I can understand thinking like, oh my gosh, that person's a bitch. I can't believe they did that, blah, blah, blah. But there are some people that just go really, really, really far. I mean, look, we've got Amanda Pridjar over here that decided to
Yeah, like Ginny, who you're all friends with, who goes really, really far, who contacts people's kids, and who was probably the one that contacted Amanda's son.
Go really fucking far. You dig on everybody, and you always have. You go too far.
So she was pulled out of the bushes to go live. Well, then why didn't you do this like months and months and months ago? I don't know. I think you just feel
Because she was not here. What part are you not fucking getting? But since then, her son's been contacted. That's what made her come to say, what is going on?
feeling a little powerful, whatever. But Huff and Puff, nobody really cares. They don't. It was really weird. She was in your DMs 3 years later. Well, no, obviously, I guess because she was up on Brooks playing stuff or sending stuff to Brooke. Can you imagine?
I've actually not seen Miss Liability for a few days, Sarah.
And you all talk. Okay, now this is again.
Well, and if she was a Christian, she'd understand that. Virgie says, I don't understand all this down talk to being a Christian. The Bible does not say that you have to be perfect. You just have to be a willing vessel. And nobody's perfect, Jules. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. So stop holding Christianity to a level of perfection because God walked with sinners. I mean, Jesus walked with sinners. I don't know. You are very misinformed, and you are also spreading false information on your moderately large platform.
Amanda who's saying that she has a better life than the rest. She rolls in grass, she loves grass, and she works out in the grass. So why is she digging through old DMs? Amanda, we haven't spoke since 2023. I'm pretty sure you had to scroll for a minute, right?
Because she's got.
But she loves the grass and she loves outside. And she, in fact, she says that I should go rolling grass and I should be outside. But she is busy, and that is just extremely weird to me. I will never be that invested in somebody that I want to see like obsessive DMs. It's weird and it's very obsessive.
Do you know the thing? This is what Jules does. Jules projects. Because Jules the one that is weird and obsessive, especially with DMs. She always has been. She always will be. That is complete projection, Jules, from you.
Just like I don't think that I've ever really been interested in Jen's DMs. I mean, some of them that are just crazy funny. Then yeah, no words for Heidi after.
I cannot with the hypocrisy, Jules. I cannot believe you don't see the things you do and say.
She tongue lashed you for making fun of black accents, Amanda. I don't know. Well, I guess everything's different, and she doesn't care because she likes her. There are red ants in our grass. Okay, Amanda, don't roll around in Lindsay's grass. She's got ants, and they're red, and they think those ones bite. But why are you so invested in this? You're far more invested in this than I am. I'm having a really hard time going over this. This was
What the fuck? I can't, Jules. I cannot. Amanda's far more invested in this than you are. I think fucking not.
And admit, I'll say it all day long, I'm Miss Liability. If you can just fucking prove it.
She knows damn well that there's no proof because she's been very careful of not to let anybody hear her voice. Jen's never heard her voice. Nobody's ever heard her voice. Not one. And at this point, it's too late in the game for anybody to be like, oh, we have a conversation. No, she needs to just go. She likes Anne, right? Miss Liability likes Anne. Go jump up on her panel, talk, and make sure it's not some computerized thing like Karma is a cat did. You know, that was completely AI.
Again, she tried to blame Lack for being Karma as a cat, and the logic was that it's a Taylor Swift song. What she doesn't realise is, because I know who Lack goes to see, who he loves, I'm not even sharing his private information, but you've not got a fucking clue, Jules. You just ran with that shit. The same as Lack's got a wig. Lack's got a beautiful fucking head of hair. One thing he doesn't need is a wig. He thinks this shit is hilarious, just so you know. But you run with this shit as if it's fact.
I generated. So, like, go up there, answer.
What?
Hi, just me.
Abby says she's a liar. We all know I have never went on panel and out of my voice. I don't think Miss Liability owes anything either. Agree. Rebel says that she remembers in the past her saying her mother was an atheist. Really? Damn.
A couple questions in the chat just so people know that it's not, you know, it's not your AI, and then be done with it. Boom, bing, bang, boom. And then I just know that I'll have a separate hater, and that will move on. But I do believe that if you're not Taylor,
They don't need to prove anything to you. Who the fuck are you? You and all your fucking lies that didn't want to speak on Glenwood in the court case when you'd already put it all out there, called us all lying. When I read that judge the letter, if I was the CI, you're a fucking asshole and nobody owes you nothing.
You know, somebody that's known as somebody else.
If it's not Amanda, it's somebody for sure.
Oh, I hope you
look at you walking it back.
Because it's not true. Now leave me the fuck alone, you nasty, fat fucking bitch. Because I can't even.
Oh my God, she's rolling around in bed and she can't even.
And stop talking about 700 Club.
Yeah, I said it twice and that was it, and moved on. And it had absolutely nothing to do with you. I promise you, 100 million %. Because I didn't even start it. Somebody else said it.
No, we're talking about Virgie.
It kind of clicked.
And
tuition you have, Virgie, is impeccable.
And then that was reached. I think you're fucking Tammy Faye Baker now.
See, I don't even get any enjoyment from this because, especially if you've been close to someone, to find out after it that they were mocking you behind your back when they were your friends, I think that's really fucking hurtful. Really hurtful, Jules.
Tammy Faye Baker is her husband.
What? Why would I be Tammy Faye Baker when I was actually saying that like that was bad? See, that doesn't even make any sense, right?
It does a little bit because was she a scammer or just her husband? I can't remember. Didn't get in trouble for. Why do I have a bad? I don't remember exactly. That was kind of younger when all that scandal happened.
Your little burns, your little sizzle marks that you're trying to do, they're really not sticking.
Yeah, you don't. They are. Yes, they are, Jules. Don't fucking lie.
No, you don't. Hell, you know I have a husband.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, I heard that ended up great, right? Because are you still married?
Yeah,
obviously.
So it kind of jives, Jules. I mean, I'm not trying to. I think you're a scammer. I really do.
You're good at it. You failed at it, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you want to start throwing stones.
I can see the big differences between Miss Liability and the way she talks, the way she types, and Amanda. I could always see the differences. And I've known Amanda of old. And Amanda's humour is very, very different. Very different. And Jules is just an asshole. She's just a fucking asshole.
You tried and you failed. So.
Oh, hey, Jen.
Amanda, if you're listening, you didn't fail. This is proof of her acting like this right here. This is proof you did not fail. You definitely scorched the bee.
Talking about you. I was just saying, Jen, you never told Jules.
Okay, I digress. I think there's mixed info in the chat. Some say both were scammers, but then so Tammy Faye Baker. Is that this? No, that was not. Never mind. I'm getting it all mixed. I'm getting all the 90s. This is 90s, right? Scandals mixed up.
The almighty one.
Why do people say I'm almighty? I don't give a fuck. I don't know. It's really crazy to me how my words seem to bother people so much more than others. Why? If y'all don't like me, the people that don't like me, then don't listen to me. I just really don't.
Because you're a fake fucking asshole. That's why you pretend to be one thing when you are the worst of the worst. And you will throw anyone under the bus to save your own fucking skin. We all know that.
You don't get it why my words bother people so much. Well, I don't know. Jen popped in at the end of it.
Because your words are speculation and lies most of the time. That's fucking why.
She kind of dissed Jen at the beginning, saying, well, Jules, why do you care about
and your words bother people because you lack accountability in every single situation that you need to be taking accountability for.
Liars.
On that fucking liability account. I was just commenting about you.
You guys listen to her voice. She definitely lost that front tooth. Amanda, go live and smile.
Oh my God. I've received a gift. I've received a gift. We're gonna turn the page to see the gift I was just gifted. To see, let's see here. We've got a gift. We've got a gift.
started normalizing this.
Top model here last year. What's going on? I hope that's
So this is Terry Lynn's panel a couple of years ago. This was before Amanda left the community. And that's Terry Lynn's breasts and Amanda's face.
Hello.
Hey, I guess I'm a little behind. I thought Jules was up here. I must be behind a little ways.
What's going on there?
Did Jules just drop?
About 3 minutes ago.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Well, I had the best intentions with Jen today. I must be behind. I didn't hear Jules drop, so I was coming up to talk to her. I had the best intentions too. I don't want to be chastised for it. I didn't hear anything about a wellness check at all. Listen, Jen did call a wellness check on me, and she didn't do it even to me. She did it to my fucking parents' address. You don't think that shit was embarrassing as fuck for my mom to pull in from the Adoration Chapel at 3 a.m. in the middle of the fucking week on a Wednesday and find a fucking trooper at the door that goes to our church? That shit was fucking humiliating. It was humiliating. My dad was so pissed. So I didn't know anything about a fucking wellness check being called on Jules. I wouldn't have entertained any of that. And no, Jules is right. Shouldn't have entertained it at all. But immediately.
For context, I do think this is when things were going bad. And Jen said that Amanda made a joke on a panel. And Jen phoned the police and said that Amanda was smoking her mother's ashes in her mum's garage. I'm sure that's what it was. I'm sure. Phoned a wellness check, and that's how it went down.
Upon getting off with her, I wrote Jules and said, "This is what was said. This is what happened. She wanted to come on your panel. She wants a link. She's upset. I said she sounds scared. She said that she's in a big fight with Mike, and Mike's holding money over her head, and she sounds scared and wants the link. Like, I meant well. I don't know. I had a really shitty evening. I lost a family friend tonight, and a close family friend to cancer, and I don't like hearing my name keep being thrown out. And Amanda too. Like, no, fuck my life. You know what? Amanda's done with hearing Amanda too.
Hey, Jules, didn't you recently have someone you lost to cancer? Well, let's listen to how Jules reacted to this.
Bullshit. I didn't do anything fucking intentionally to hurt anybody, let alone Jules. Who, by the way, I did a live this evening about defending her because I felt terrible for that. Johnny Mac has a fucking hard on for her and will not leave her alone. Like, I felt legitimate, and I ended that live, by the way. If those who are in there or in here can attest that I ended that live on purpose because I got a phone call in the middle of it with this bad news.
I think that, and I'm sorry, Phil. I think the thing with the Johnny Mac, I think that is not giving it life. You know
so now what the fuck you got to say, Amanda?
Lisa,
I'm saying I didn't do anything.
Oh, stop crying. Stop fucking crying.
Jules, I lost somebody to cancer tonight. Fuck you.
Well, then what are you doing here? Get the fuck out. You've been in every chat.
Okay, listen.
What are you doing here? Where were you? Where were you when you found out your mum, first of all, was very sick, that she was terminal? You were in a panel being nasty to people, and Clark came into my chat and asked us to give you some grace, and I did. I backed off. Maria didn't want to. Maria said absolutely not, and I dropped that night. I was so angry with her, I dropped, because I have got compassion. But you,
the fuck she doing?
same woman who, when her mum passed away, was on the same panel and stayed on for 30 minutes. We made sure she told everyone, you're an attention-seeking hoe.
In here.
I don't know what that was about. That come out of
Who do you think you are? I cannot. Look at her.
everywhere, nowhere.
But you know what? No, let me tell Amanda what I think about her. Because Amanda, you have been getting the way you get. You start off fine, and then you get too much. You get too much. Just like the other day when you were in Lefty's chat, and you were up on camera.
The context was, this was years ago, and the context is Jules being Jules. And I think we have her response to this as well.
And you were showing all those screenshots to be cloudy. Do you not realize you were showing all your DMs?
Wow.
Anybody that was DMing you was getting shown, but you don't give a fuck, Amanda. Go tend to your business.
Yeah, this
exactly.
is another,
that's what I say.
basically, Rainbow, this is just another blind side that Jules, when she can't control herself, doesn't give a fuck who's in the line of fire or who's affected or anything. She just does what she wants.
Prove it. Prove it, you liar.
What did she say?
I don't believe anything Amanda says.
Prove it, you
liar. She's up on TL's panel.
Amanda
Who was
to prove that her friend passed away with cancer. To prove to, why has everybody got to prove shit to you? This was 2 years ago. The live that Brooke was playing earlier than that was 2 days ago. Why have people to prove to this fucking asshole anything?
Friends with Amanda.
Because I don't like messy shit. I don't like messy shit. And
Really? Really? Tell that to the judge. Tell that to the detectives. Tell that to Glenwood.
Amanda getting up here starting to talk shit. Fuck you.
I don't know if it is.
Fuck you and your over-sexualized self. And that's the other thing, Amanda, is all of that sex stuff is
Your over-sexualized self. I bet Amanda's never had a golden shower. Amanda, have you ever let a man piss all over you? Because Jules is sort of freaky like that.
funny for a hot second. You take it to the third power. It's embarrassing.
Literally friends with Amanda before this just happened.
Do you know the thing? I have got I make a lot of innuendos and jokes, and it's a very much a British thing anyway. It really, really is. And you tried to shame me for that, Jules, and called me a deviant because of jokes I make. I've never sold myself. I don't think that makes somebody a deviant anyway. I've never let somebody piss on me. I have never trafficked people. I have always tried to respect people, their decisions, their sexuality. You are just a horrible, vile person.
Friends with her. They were on panels together. All of the things. And she does this shit. Comes in, stomping her feet, and blindsides everybody. Just like she did to KK.
The other thing she used to do was she was going on Mim's panel and TL's panel and blocking people in their chat she didn't like. Dreamy could not go anywhere. She did not like Dreamy at all. Because and Dreamy had never said anything that bad. I just don't like her. Just don't like her. We used to laugh. Like, what is her issue? But what right did she have to get around blocking everybody? She did it in Tony's as well, controlling everybody. She's a fucking asshole. Trafficking the subs is what she was doing.
It's true.
It's embarrassing as fuck. It's funny for a minute, but then you never get over it. What just happened? She's messy as fuck, just like like Napa. She plays both sides. Too much.
Yeah, a lot of that. It's like comment. We got
now. Jules is going to be a horrible person because I just said,
no,
but it's the truth. If you just lost
she's not even listening.
What were you doing in Red Chat? What were you doing in Left? What were you doing over here? What were you doing watching Amber's? Because you said you heard Amber herself say the stuff about the mob people. And guess what, Amanda? You don't represent mob 2.
She makes me sick. She absolutely makes me sick. And you do represent MobTube, do you? Do you? You're a piece of fucking shit.
You don't need to speak for them. They're good.
Yeah. And what I was trying to say before you popped up here was, I don't even talk about Macaroni over here, to be honest. I don't. He's not even on my radar. I don't give that man life, and I don't give him attention because I don't like
no, and he's not even talking about Amanda, but Amanda felt the need to talk about it tonight.
I don't, because the guy
I didn't see his thumbnail when he made a copy.
She wouldn't let TL speak.
Exactly my point. That
I didn't see the thumbnail until Amanda played it on her channel.
Oh,
she showed his she showed his screenshots or his page. Like, Amanda, don't give.
What did you just say there? On her channel? Who the fuck are you to tell anybody what they can and cannot play?
The fucking man, like, what we've been really trying to do is leave it to them. Is Johnny Mac coming at you right now, Amanda? No.
And that's why I don't give that fucker life, and I won't Macaroni. I won't. I mean, if I did, I would be going at him about the thing.
And a shout out to Margene, because Margene actually jumped on this panel and confronted Jules about how she treated Amanda.
That he has said about me. But you know what? I don't. You know why? I don't give a fuck. And
I'm not making any friends tonight. I don't give a fuck either. I'm sick of bullshit.
I'm just in a mood that bitch got me heated, and I'm still heated, and she's gonna fucking cry on a Dust Mops channel, and I'm mad. I am mad. I don't like being accused of that stuff.
So here, and the fun thing is because
Jules is not even listening to anything that's going on with TL or anything TL's got to say. She's not even listening. She doesn't care. It's all about her. That's funny.
I say, and Amanda, you didn't run up on panel when I was up here talking about you. You ran up here afterwards.
I seen you.
Usually you're talking about me, and then I come
If she would have went up there while you were there, you would have dropped like
No,
you
see,
always
this
do.
is someone
up here and I
else's
call you on
panel.
it, and then you start crying, and then you throw something out. And I'm just going to say that if that happened to you in your real life today that you're so upset about, then maybe you shouldn't have been in all of these fucking chats.
Senior, I didn't even see that. That's funny. Do pimps eat asparagus? Smell Jules's hair and find out. Thank you.
Starting shit all day long.
Okay, now was this before or after Jules' mom, the situation like Dreamy just said here? Coming from the one who was on a YouTube panel when her mom passed and then went on a live from her own. Yeah. But was this before or after? She said
It was all around the same time, Brooke, because it was all, she was jumping on TL's lives and that's what it happened.
got a phone call like you just got a phone call. Exactly. Jules, you attacked a woman's deceased son with sock accounts. So stop it right now.
Yes, she did.
Bringing our stuff over into MobTube. You're being messy.
She's not going to, Julie BC. She's not going to, and I've already said that. I don't play that shit, and I don't play those games like that.
Lainey Lynn must be behind because she says, "Why did Jules leave? I'm back."
She's here,
like for the fourth time tonight. I'm telling you,
and I don't. And I'm sorry if you lost me. I really am. I really am.
Yeah, if it's true, Amanda. But you know what? We start having a hard time believing you because you lie a lot.
You're a fucking piece of shit, Jules.
You
lie all the time, Jules.
Her.
But yeah, I don't talk about that man, and I don't. Or I would have given it life.
I mean, she clearly hears Terry Lynn trying to steer the conversation away from Amanda, and selfish ass Jules is putting her friend in a fucked up predicament between her other friend, and she doesn't give a shit. She's going to keep bringing her up.
And that's all. Benny didn't have anything to do with that whole Amanda thing right now, for the most part.
No, I don't even know what.
She's so fucking childish.
I don't know.
What?
I don't think that you were discussing her.
I did mention it, and I said, and Amanda too. I mean, I said Amanda's been talking to her too, but I was pretty much addressing you. So because I said that, and Amanda was taking that opportunity to come up here and start crying and talking shit. And then when
she actually came up and said she had been defending you, Jules. Is that exactly what she said?
Call her out on it. She starts crying.
Oh, listen to her. Listen to her.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jules, you have been known as a community crybaby, going back for years. How many times, Jules, did you deactivate IG and YouTube? How many times did you do that?
They're laughing.
I'm giving all of my haters so much content tonight.
I don't give them.
Listen to her. Don't flatter yourself.
Did you just
get the Venus?
Amber's just a piece of shit anyway.
Did you just snake your neck when you said that, Jules?
I don't like shady ass people, though. I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't think that.
Don't look in the mirror then.
I mean, like, Amanda keeps going back and forth with Jen. It's just like, do you think you're good for her psyche? I don't think so. 1 minute you're a friend, 1 minute you hate her. You're joking about smoking her mom's ashes, and then you're talking to her saying you want her to have help. How are you gonna?
No. Because she realised after Jen did the welfare check to her house and how embarrassing that was. Did you listen to what she said? She still knew there was shit going on that was a worry. She told you she was concerned, but you didn't want to hear that. You made it all about you. So this is actually what happened at this point. Then at the end of all this, Jules then said to everyone, after dragging Jen for a long time, I don't think we should do this anymore. Let's stop. And they were all like,
Going to joke about smoking her mom's ashes and then want to get her help.
That never happened. Yeah,
I know, but Amanda loves to tell that story in every different community.
Okay, well,
and,
I'd like to
laugh
revisit
about
that right there because it goddamn didn't happen. It's a fucking lie, and I'm sick or something.
And how long did you fucking laugh about it, Jules? You are the definition. Whenever somebody gets the Webster dictionary out and looks up fucking hypocrite, there is a picture of the bee.
It happened. It didn't. Oh,
No, but she jokes
Yeah,
about it and she
sure.
calls Jen crazy and then she talks to her.
well, yeah, it's not something that,
Don't
you know,
Don't you wish your honey was raw like beef? Don't you?
you know,
Oh my God. Oh no, you did not. You did not. Don't ya? Don't you wish your honey smelled like pee? Don't ya?
Don't ya? And I do have another crash out, I believe. I'm gonna have in the pipeline for my next live because I gotta get out when I get off of here, which needs to be relatively soon. I'm gonna listen to it, and it's evidently the live after this live.
Don't you? How do you like that, Hot Walter? Was that good? Don't you?
hypersexual is sometimes a little much. Did I tie myself out or did someone
No,
do
it is. And it's, here's my thing is I don't want them to think, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And that's why I've been seeing myself out. Like when it's
This woman and her fake ass self, hypersexual. Have you all seen the picture of Glenwood with all the dildos, the whips, the chains, and all of that? The women and the money. You trafficking your friends to him, Jules. But you don't like the hypersexual. She is fucking delusional. Don't ya?
in there and she's getting all raw like beef.
Oh,
No, but she jokes about it and she calls Jen crazy and then she talks to her.
well, yeah, it's not something that,
Don't
you know,
Don't you wish your honey was raw like beef? Don't you? Don't you? How do you like that, Hot Walter? Was that good? Don't you?
hypersexual is sometimes a little much. Did I tie myself out or did someone
No,
do
it is.
And anybody new
Hyper delusional right now is what I'm saying.
to this community when I was playing the B live
Oh,
where I was
thanks,
doing
Jimmy.
all that shit. I mean, the birthday party, that first one, and even the second one. Y'all probably thought I was over exaggerating, didn't you?
Don't ya? I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. And every time I get a super chat, we're gonna I'm gonna have to put it to that song. Don't ya?
Crazy and then she talks to her.
well, yeah, it's not something that,
Don't
you know,
Don't you wish your honey was raw like beef? Don't you?
you know,
Don't you? How do you like that, Hot Walter? Was that good? Don't you?
hypersexual is sometimes a little much. Did I tie myself out or did someone
No,
do
it is. And it's
Afterwards, not the
raw like beef. Don't you?
You know,
Don't you? How do you like that, Hot Walter? Was that good? Don't you?
hypersexual is sometimes a little much. Did I tie myself out or did someone
Hello, Julie. Canada.
No,
do
it is. And it's, here's my thing is I don't want them to think, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And that's why I've been seeing myself out. Like when it's in there and she's getting all sexual, I'm like, I'm out, I'm done. Because I don't roll that way. And I don't want people to think that, I don't want people to think that of me. And Amanda, you shouldn't want people to think that of you either.
what did TL say? I missed it. One more time, just
Raw like beef. Don't you?
you know,
Don't you? How do you like that, Hot Walter? Was that good? Don't you?
hypersexual is sometimes a little much. Did I tie myself out or did someone
No,
do
it is. And it's, here's my thing is I don't want them to think, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And that's why I've been seeing myself out. Like when it's in there and she's getting all
I don't want them to think, well, it doesn't really matter. And I don't want them to think that about Amanda. The thing is, Jules, what you don't get is okay to joke about shit and laugh. What Jules didn't like was that these women were getting attention from MobTube. That's what she didn't like. That's what it really boiled down to.
sexual, I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. Because I don't roll that way. And I don't want people to think that, I don't want people to think that of me.
Oh, listen to her. Oh, okay.
And Amanda,
oh my God.
you shouldn't want people to think that of you either.
As she's talking to Terry Lynn's
Hi, Pam.
titties.
So all the women had changed their profile pictures to their breasts. But as we saw, Amanda's was back to her face. And she's talking about hypersexual, right? You're right. But I mean, Terry Lynn's boobs look fantastic. But Jules, who fucking cares? Who cares? But this is where she's fake. Because she puts on this big charade and this facade on YouTube, but behind the scenes, you've been involved in women being trafficked, ma'am.
Passive jab.
Right, Twisted Ginger?
In a sexual way. It's just weird.
Yeah, I've never I'm not dating anybody off of here.
Yep, I mean, this is what happens when I stifle it and I hold it in for a little bit.
I'm like,
but I'm
no,
telling you, ever since you showed those DMs when you were doing that on Lefty's panel, I was like, what the fuck? Mims was trying to message you and tell you, Amanda, you're showing shit, but you weren't paying any attention because when you're all
What
cloudy,
does that have to do with you? It's her fucking shit.
you like that and on a roll, you don't care. And that's the problem, Amanda. You were showing in your chat. That's why we were able to see that you've been speaking to Ann Graham.
Yes.
Isn't that weird?
What?
That's the real reason
Amanda?
you just went up there and went off on her.
Yep.
That's the real reason, human gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Man,
Ann Graham was at the top, and it was a message from Ann Graham to her. It was at the very top of it. Like, it's just
Hi,
weird.
Oh yeah, hello, Salty.
Yep. And Amanda and I were speaking about Maria. And I was trying to convince Amanda that Maria was not an account that YB traced the IP address back to Maria's house. And I still believed that Maria was not behind that account and that she'd been set up. But that's why Maria lost. Was that how Amanda got the arrow on Maria? That was how Amanda got the arrow on Maria. Because YB went to court and gave evidence and said he was a PI. I traced the IP address back to Maria's house. And that account had pictures of Amanda's deceased little brother. So me and Amanda had been talking and it was all about that. And I actually found Amanda quite funny. But of course, when Maria found out, Maria begged me to block her because everybody has done the worst to Maria. So by the time we got to Johnny Mac and she said he did the worst to me, I was like, sorry, he's done the worst to you? She said, he had my head coming out of toilet. Well, that's the worst, is it? So I tried to fight Maria's corner. And I mean, Amanda was saying to me on that conversation, and you're starting to convince me. But Maria was so upset that I had been speaking to Amanda, and I shared the screenshots, everything that me and Amanda had spoke about. But it is what it is. But I didn't want to block her. I'm going to tell you that. I really didn't want to block her. I blocked her to keep Maria happy. I really, really did. And again, and Maria would ask me to block YB. She would fall out with him and block YB. And then a couple of months later, she would say, I've just messaged YB and asked him to take that. And I'm like, what? I thought he was blocked. And after that, I was like, I am never blocking anyone else for her, not one person.
And it's not cool. Showed Vixie's first and last name.
Bingo, right, E.
That's when I saw you were messy, and that's when I'm just like, I'm not messaging her anymore. Because I'm not going to be at the top of the list and have my DMs shown. That's messy.
That was an excuse for you, Jules.
I agree, Butterfly Kisses, and I don't want people to think that we're some like hoochie people and like Amanda and all of the.
We don't want people to think that people like Jules who have helped traffic her friends are hoochie people.
Sexual readings and all that. Like, it's weird. It was funny every once in a while. It is funny.
This is the part where she has to explain why she laughed before at it. She's got to say, hey.
Hold on. Read one of those comments. So I felt so bad that I showed it too. Stuff you to play the coordinates for this topic. Okay. Send me whatever you want, Amanda, on IG. Or if you want, I can give you a link. Would you like the link?
Hey, Cosmic. She's got to say now,
It was funny when I laughed at it those times only. But now it's not funny anymore because I get to choose when things are funny or when they go stale.
Especially when Jen does the tits comment, you know what I mean? And that's why Terry Lynn is tits over here. That's what Jen calls her.
Yeah, I mean, does
It's
it get
just too much.
aggravating?
And then the
at
actual
times?
jiggling.
Yes, it does get aggravating at times.
It was funny like once, but then
it does aggravate. I mean, because
oh yeah, how about he drags me daily, yet she feels bad.
it just
Yeah, that's the truth too. How are you gonna feel bad for Jen when she does? She drags me all over the fucking place. Jen is crazy and she's not going to get better. Anybody that keeps, you know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over
same
again.
thing.
So you've just said Jen is crazy and she's not going to get any better. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Yet here we are. Here we are. How many years later?
Same fucking results. I get it.
And Amanda, that is what you do. You've been back and forth with Jen how many times since we've just been up here? It just looks phony to me. And I just don't trust that you wouldn't throw me under the bus.
She was actually worried about her.
oh my God. Like you just did to her?
Yep, see what they'd call her titling.
Did he get a payday out of it? I guess, but it's just weird. It is weird. And it's just like, Amanda, do you really want to be the person that just has a tits and a filtered face? You never talk on camera.
No, but incoming, I'm getting nothing but gold, shiny 24 karat Cadillac, gold shit of jewels right now. Oldies but goodies. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves some good shit in the pipes.
Let's just leave it at that.
No, she hasn't, Heidi.
Yeah, I don't like to see people cry. That's just me. But sometimes, like,
I don't like fake tears.
Ooh, wait.
Either address it. What do you call it?
She just said she lost somebody. Fake tears?
When somebody's here together.
Yeah, and this wouldn't have happened tonight if Amanda didn't come up here talking shit as soon as I left the panel. I'm just saying, guys.
She wasn't talking shit.
Yeah, I mean,
she was trying to clarify that.
I'm not.
I'm like, you know what?
Look, she's all
I'm
proud
sorry
of
for
herself.
anybody's loss.
She's giggling, and because Amanda left upset, she's like, I can't be doing that. And now she's like giggling because she upset her. You're absolute fucking trash, Jules. She's a
But I didn't even talk to
person.
Ann Graham. The hell?
So I'm just going to say, so Amanda says she lost somebody today. Did she, all of the different chats that she's been, has she said anything about it anywhere?
I don't kind of know because I kind of haven't.
Oh,
She said it anywhere?
my God. You are evil, bitch.
Yep.
I don't think she has.
No, that maybe Mims knows. Paging Mims.
You're saying she's lying? I have found that people typically will accuse somebody of doing outlandish shit when they're guilty of it themselves.
I agree.
That's all I'm going to
I
say.
agree. And the other thing is, I think she was jealous of how close Amanda was to Mims because they were very, very close. And I think this is Jules trying to get Amanda kicked to the curb, which never happened with her and Mims.
She probably fell back to sleep.
Okay.
I don't even know. I don't know.
There you go. I am sorry if I've missed anybody who's come in.
I don't know. Has anybody been in chat with her? Butterfly kisses unblock a bitch. Do you have Lindsay blocked butterfly kisses?
Well, there's that. fun fact. There's that. It is Rochelle. Congratulations and thank you, Chris. Oops, I didn't mean to share that. I was just in my chat. I mean, that was whenever I was looking for who won memberships. Okay, so let me go see. Maybe we could I just want to start a little bit of it, maybe. I don't know. I need to go. I really do. It's 11:30.
Thank you for loving my intro. So apparently, Amanda is talking shit. I hate when I freeze like that.
Hold, please. Hold on. Oh boy, hold, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy. She says that all the time, doesn't she?
Okay, well, are you going to go next? Who's going to go next? I don't want it like that.
I see that she's live. I scrolled to the beginning and she called it a tirade. So Amanda, for that, I say, fuck you. I don't ever want you back here. I will talk shit about you wherever I want to go now. How about that? So anyway, let's listen to what Amanda wrote me the other day. And Amanda, you ever talk about my mom again, bitch? You can shut the fuck up. Because, well, just listen, guys. This is what Amanda wrote me on Wednesday, and I didn't read it until this morning. I wanted to address this with you before anywhere else. I had been a very good friend to you, Jules. The last 2 months of your sweet mother's life, I prayed every single morning and night for her. You can keep my sweet mother's name out of your fucking mouth, bitch. That's what she started with. She started in the whole thing. I hope I don't keep freezing.
So she sent you a private message and called your mum a sweet mother. And you are trash to even go live and read that. Trash.
She started in with your sweet mother. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? Because you do need to go to church for all your sins, bitch. Anyway, let's continue. Between Christmas and New Year's Day, I prayed a rosary for her daily. I made you gifts and cards to cheer you up. I have had your back and stood up for you. Never did I scream at you. By the way, was online when you were going through a tragedy and grieving for being online. So she's talking shit because I was online when my mother passed.
No, she's true. You
just the beginning, guys.
have just dragged her and accused her of lying about losing someone, and that was okay. That was okay.
Paragraphs. Bitch, fuck you. At least I can say stuff publicly. Yeah, there's more. Hold on.
I want y'all to understand how unwarranted this all was. And this is the fact.
I'm glad Brooke's saying that, because this is bullying 101. Amanda had done nothing to her. They had been friends.
This is the proof that she had shit brewing, and Amanda she was being fake, pretending to be her friend, and then over nothing, drops her in the grease, rolls over on her like she's nothing.
I was online since you asked because I was up very late because I couldn't sleep because I was upset. When Code put you in a group text and you equate that to be an S-aid, you were online repeatedly, one day screaming, crying mess, and never screamed at you. Get the fuck offline. I tried to make you feel better. Amanda, if you are comparing the same things, you're fucking insane. You are a fucking lunatic. You are a fucking lunatic, Amanda, and I never want you back over here. Never. You're fucking crazy.
She doesn't sound like the lunatic, actually, Jules. Her message sounds like, that's okay. She has had enough of the bullshit. That's what that sounds like, Jules. It doesn't make her sound like a lunatic. You sound like a lunatic.
The reason I said that is because you were talking shit about me. You came up on Terry Lanez and started talking shit about me. When I came up there and threw and called you on it, you started crying.
No, she didn't. She didn't come up there and talk shit about you. She came up there and said she'd just done a live defending you. She was explaining her feelings, is what she did.
That's why I told you to get the fuck offline. Because I can guarantee you this, when my mother passed, I wasn't attacking anybody.
When you found out your mother was terminal, you were attacking everyone. Why didn't you get offline? Why didn't you get offline?
When that happened, I was like, damn. And yeah, we're not going to go over that again. But there's a difference, bitch. You need to pray for your sins, bitch. You think I went off on you the other day? Well, get ready. Buckle up, Buttercup, because after this one, guess what? So anyway.
You're a fucking bully. You're a bully. Hi, Brookie.
I tried to make you feel better. I even erased the whole group in number. I knew it probably wouldn't make you feel better, but as a good friend, I wanted to be able to be honest. Okay, you know what happened when that group text went out? Do you know that Amanda immediately Googled the numbers to find out where they came from? Because that's Amanda. That's her and her trifling ass. You're trifling as fuck. Just like you were best friends with Siwa, and now you are trashing her like crazy. This is what you do, Amanda. You're trash.
Is that not what you also do? Is that not what you... Jen Bailey was your mod when she came back. And you turned in Jen because she wrenched Habanero and Jeff Spicoli. And she can wrench whoever the fuck she wants in her chat. Any of us can. But you didn't just fall out with her. You immediately went back to attacking her. Hi, Dom.
But to get up in front of all those people and say the vile, disgusting things you said, Jules, was nasty. What? What vile things, bitch? Amanda, you're messy. You show your group DMs. You've done.
She didn't mean to do that. She's already apologized. But what the fuck's it got to do with you? Were any of those DMs yours?
Done that several times because you get so fucking high on your clout horse that you do that shit. Ooh. And bitch, if you didn't think I was going to respond to you, got another thing coming. And if you think I'm the only one that was getting sick of your shit, you've got another thing coming. Amanda gets so high on the clout horse that she fucks shit up. Just like all those times, oh, when she thought she was talking to Jen, oh, I thought that was muted. She never thought it was muted. This always happens with Amanda. And Amanda, I'm not playing this game with you ever again. And for all the people that think she's as hot as that picture, you've got another thing coming.
I don't really think you're in a position to say that. Because you're catfishing people every fucking day.
That's why there are trolls coming in with her real ass. Amanda is trying to catfish a whole ass community. So there's that. Let's finish. She's
so jealous. This is the other thing. The guys in MobTube and even like Real, they liked Amanda. They liked Amanda's humor. They found her funny and they would flirt with her. Jules was jealous. And that's all it was, Jules. You were jealous.
More. But to get in front of all those people and say the vile, disgusting things you did, you said Jules was nasty. I did nothing to you, nothing.
What was vile and disgusting about calling you nasty? You're a bottom bitch hoe. What about that?
You were mad at TL and I for talking to Jen. The same person you spoke to hours earlier, by the way. How did I spoke to Jen hours earlier? Oh, I let her up for 2 seconds and I dropped her. Amanda, you called Jen on the side and you start shit.
Look, she's so mad she didn't stop and play. You got another thing coming. Dun, dun.
You are a shitster, Amanda. That is what you do. That is why you make all these phone calls, so that you have something to do. We all know this, Amanda.
See, this is something I hate that she does all the time. We all, who's we all? The same as, we don't do that over here, when you fucking do. But who's we? Is anyone else getting a share of your fucking monthly income? No. So you try and make it sound like the group, and Maria does it as well now. We don't think, we. Start saying I. Speak for yourself.
It's funny for a minute, but you don't stop. Just like the tit thing was funny for a minute, but it's not funny anymore. When you jiggle those tits next time, show your face while you're doing it. How about that?
What a nasty bitch she is.
Jiggle your tits with your face.
Why don't you just show your face? No filter. Just show your face. Instead of putting on the fucking 10 layers of filters, feeling yourself and looking at yourself in the camera and smiling and pretending that that is you. Stand up. Do that.
This pisses me off.
Exactly, Heidi.
Because you know what?
How about you just show your face and don't jiggle your tits, Jules? How about that?
Amanda, I hadn't said anything about this since then, right? Anyway, let's see. The same person you spoke to hours earlier, by the way. I'm an adult. I'm not going to beg for forgiveness for having a conversation with someone.
Why do you sound so pasty-mouthed here? Can anyone else hear that? It sounds pasty to me.
A conversation? Amanda, it's several conversations, and you're messy as fuck. Do you not remember being on Lefties and you wanting to clout so badly to show those text messages again that you showed your whole DM thread?
Who
When I do
cares?
that, remember the last time I did it, I skimmed through to see if there was anything damning.
So it was okay for you. It was okay for you.
You dox people and you don't realize it because you get so cloudy.
It was an accident.
And yes, you do, Amanda. That is you.
Why do you sound cloudy right now, Jules? Why?
Let's see. I'm an adult. I'm not going to beg for your forgiveness for having a conversation with someone. However, when I spoke with Jen, I told you what we discussed, and Jen knew I was going to do that. If anyone was mad, it should have been her, in my opinion. I downloaded her enemy on a combo with her. What the fuck does that mean? And that's the other thing. What do you mean you downloaded a conversation? All of this recording conversations, why the hell are you having a conversation that merits being recorded in the first place?
You've never done that?
You see what I'm saying? That's messy, Amanda. You're fucking messy. And everybody knows it.
Exactly, Dom. The thing is, she plays everyone. And like there she said earlier about Amanda, I'll pass your stuff on to Iceman. There she said that earlier. So basically that guy can go after her. Why? Why can't you do it yourself? You fucking lying asshole. This is why I don't believe her story or her history, because if there was truth to that, she would never say that shit. She would never do that shit.
What up, Charlie?
To be honest, I didn't stick around to hear what was being described.
She was
to
jealous.
me by many as rude, terrible, nasty, bitter, ugly, embarrassing, and most often described as unbelievable tirade. That is what she said.
I just noticed that too. Yes, it's Barbie dolls.
Georgie's dolls.
Let's repeat that again. To be honest, I didn't stick around to hear what has been described to me by many as rude, terrible, nasty, bitter, ugly, embarrassing, and most often described as an unbelievable tirade.
Get her, Amanda.
Oh boy, here we go. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
I didn't set it on
Brilliant,
subscribers.
Brooke.
Hold on.
Because I'm going to do a sentencing because I believe that.
Oh boy. I'm
You should
getting
have been
told about
sentenced
myself in my chat. Oh boy.
Let me fix it.
Okay. Fix it. Oh boy.
We're not doing my normal 7 minutes. We're gonna do a little bit more.
She actually sounds as if she's got more testosterone than Rod Stewart. Just saying.
No, not since that night. That was spoken on that night, and then this is Amanda. So she goes live saying I did a tirade. Well, what do you do, Amanda? What about you? What about you, Amanda?
Deflect.
Go into all of the messy shit you have done.
I do that? Well, what about you? That's the merch you need to get, Jules. What about you? What about you? Forget what you're saying about me, but what about you?
Because Amanda is extremely messy, and that's why she was friends with the filthy trucker for so long.
This is why people come after you. This is why people come after you. And let's not forget, nobody has lost in this community more than Day. Or there's probably other subs and stuff that have maybe lost children. But those people in that horrible club that I would never want to be a part of, they've been through so much. They've been through so much. And not only did you hound her, use fake accounts to attack her when she'd just lost her son, you've done some of the worst shit I've ever seen on this platform to anyone, what you've done to Dee. And you're still sitting there calling her the filthy trucker. You're just absolute scum.
I know you called me a liar, which I don't know
You're
what
a
I
liar.
lied to you about, but I don't really care. You lied about the fact that you broke into tears right then and there because of that, in my opinion.
See, you're a bitch.
Hold on, we're gonna.
You didn't cry because of that. You
Cried
cried about
because of me.
something else, in my opinion,
I
and
made you
allegedly.
cry. That's what she's saying. I made
You
cry.
fucking bitch.
Nasty.
Wait, who is asking about if that disappeared?
Brr.
Fun fact about me, I hate seeing other people cry. I really I find it very, very upsetting. Even more so if I made them cry. That really, I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. The thought I'm upsetting somebody to the point that I've actually made them break down in tears. And this bitch is actually gloating. She was gloating.
Brr.
Oh my.
Hurry up, Jules. I don't have all day. Come on, come on, come on. I got some Mexican cuisine to cook.
How was your Mexican food?
Yeah, we don't need that here anyway. You can go.
That will be better than a restaurant.
We don't need that here anymore. That can go. Tell me
What does that mean,
drugs,
disappear?
guys. Tell me.
Okay, anyway, let's go back to this reading, shall we?
Fun.
We shall.
I'm pasty.
For 15 more minutes, we shall.
Don't check.
I don't know what I've lied to you about, but I really don't care. I know I've been honest. You were unnecessarily nasty, and
Yep.
it's a shame and not okay. People have been talking about how nasty you have been to a lot of us lately, and I never said a word.
Hold on a tick. Hold on a tick. I see you there, Amanda. I'm just going to pop something and we overlay up. A little something. Don't even know what that is. I've got something saved somewhere. I don't even know what it is. Let's put up one of Jules's screenshots. Which one shall we put up? Oh, I want our back page ones. How about that? Hi, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I am about to send you some stuff into Instagram
Mm-hmm.
that you should.
You want me to play it while you're up?
It doesn't matter, but I'll have to switch over to my other screen real quick to. I don't know where Xavier put the cord to my laptop, and he's taking a nap, and I don't want to wake him.
Yeah.
So I need to hop over to another screen. I'm going to send it, and I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks, Amanda.
Uh-huh.
I was just saying thanks. Hi, Irish lass. Oh, let me see. I'll play this again for a wee second for Amanda comes back.
Word. Kept my opinion to myself, but I will tell you directly, I agree. You talk over people, even when on other people's panels. You behave as though your opinion is way more important than anyone else's. And a number of us have felt bothered by it.
Well done, Amanda.
This is the reason why we don't like you, Amanda, because this is where you.
No, see, the difference is, Jules, she said this to you privately. She said that to you privately. She didn't try and bring you down, humiliate you on a public platform. You had been friends.
go. Same thing you did to Siwa. Oh, all I did was I just put it on members. Or not members, subscribers. Amanda, this is why people don't like you.
Oh, you're nasty.
Just like when you were on Lefties showing all of your group DM, your DMs. Do you not realize how messy that was? Vixie's full name was in there.
It was an accident.
The only time people see Vixie's name like that is when they're friends with her on Instagram. Not all of YouTube.
Do you know who should have been complaining about that? Not you. Not fucking you.
You're messy, Amanda. That is what you are. Prayer jar, the one that jiggles her tits and won't show her real face.
You won't show your face or jiggle your tits. So there's that. Fun fact.
That sucks because everyone likes you. I even like you. I don't know what you did, but it doesn't make me hate you. Someone told me just today they are part of a group chat and there has been a list. Now, mind you, she posted this the day that we had the falling out. Yeah. Amanda, when she was showing all of those text messages for Jen on Lefties, she was letting all of her group messages show. And it showed your real name, Vixie. Yeah, she did that on Lefties panel. Along with the fact that we could tell she's speaking to Ann Graham. So was it Ann Graham that told you this, Amanda?
Sorry. Let me go back.
Same thing you did to Siwa? Oh, all I did was I just put it on members. Or not members, subscribers. Amanda, this is why people don't like you. Just like when you were on Lefties showing all of your group your DMs. Do you not realize how messy that was? Vixie's full name was in there. The only time people see Vixie's name like that is when they're friends with her on Instagram. Not all of YouTube. You're messy, Amanda. That is what you are. Prayer jar, the one that jiggles her tits and won't show her real face.
You won't show your face or jiggle your tits. So there's that. Fun fact.
That sucks because everyone likes you. I even like you. I don't know what you did, but it doesn't make me hate you. Someone told me just today they are part of a group chat and there has been a list. Now, mind you, she posted this the day that we had the falling out. Yeah. Amanda, when she was showing all of those text messages for Jen on Lefties, she was letting all of her group messages show. And it showed your real name, Vixie. Yeah, she did that on Lefties panel. Along with the fact that we could tell she's speaking to Ann Graham. So was it Ann Graham that told you this, Amanda?
Here we go again with this asshole. Tell her what? Tell her what? That a group of people said there was a list. Well, I don't even know what you are fucking talking about. You just bring people into your bullshit. But had there been a list of people, I don't even know what she's actually trying to claim here that had been talking about. She never. I don't think you actually finished the sentence. You're so fucking wasted. I don't think you finished the whole sentence there, what Amanda was trying to say about you. But there is lists of people who were sick of your behaviour prior to this. But this situation did not involve me. We did not speak about you, Amanda and I. We had conversations about Maria being blamed for being that account. That was it. You are nothing to me, Jules. And you were nothing to that conversation. It just makes me fucking sick, so she does.
Maybe you should go over and hang out with Ann Graham and them. Well, here's the thing, because you came in here saying, oh, you said, what the fuck kind of channel is this? So how can you support me and say, what the fuck kind of channel is this? I'll see you later. Bye. I'll see you later. Bye. No time for this right now.
Who was that? Hey, Laura, who was that?
So this is the day. So the day, and this is why I don't like Amanda. So the day that we supposedly had the falling out, she was entertaining all of this. And I've got this to say, if you guys don't like it, then get the fuck out. Simple as that. Simple as that. Amanda, do you have the police? I know you had the police show up at your house once, and you love that. You love, and they didn't show up at yours. Showed up at your mom's. So you know what? Once you sit in somebody else's shoes, you can
It
say
would
what
have
the
been
fuck
better. You don't get it. It would have been better if they
someone
just
told me
showed
just
up
today
at
they're part of a
hers.
group chat, and there has been a list going on for 2 months of the people you scold in exile. I'm sure you think your behavior is acceptable and you have nothing to apologize for, but at least I came to you first to tell you it was me. I'm thankful.
Oh, she's using her.
So there was a group of people that Amanda was friends with, I was definitely not friends with, that said that for 2 months, a group of people that you scold and exile. Why the fuck would you even mention my name in that? Because know what she's trying to do? She's trying to say there's no truth to this. Well, unfortunately for you, there was plenty of truth to that.
Her mom. Not the mob boss B, not the mob boss era. Woozy, okay, I did. Thank you. Oh my God.
The outpouring of messages from people telling me they didn't think it was okay. God bless you, Jules. This is why I don't ever want to talk to you again, Amanda. Do you see the tone that she takes? Because Amanda, you can't ever just come out and say shit. You've got to be like, oh, just like when Mims got mad at you for showing what you did.
This is 3.05K subscriber, Jules, y'all, by the way. Just to take note, in case you've got that whiteboard out, this is the era of the mob tube. She's got her mob tube avatar, the bee with the like it looks like a newsy style hat, if you will. It's mob.
How are you?
I'm good. I don't know when all of this kicked off. Was it over the weekend that Brooke did this live?
Brooke did that live. Was it yesterday, Brooke, you did that live? Because I listened to it this morning.
I wasn't sure. I got a message about it, like, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock this morning, and I was out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't even know that had gone on. If the message is, I'm so not bothered, she should try harder.
Oh, she's pathetic. She really is pathetic.
She really is.
I'll play some of the things that you've actually sent me. Okay.
Okay. Start it like the last one is long. I don't know if you're going to want to do it, but the other ones are all short.
I'll do the short ones. We'll leave the long one for you, Brooke, for tomorrow. Okay. Yesterday morning, Brooke played it. Right, hold on. So the first one is Amanda Prayerjar sent a video and wants to message.
What?
That's the first one. Oh, I don't know. It's just cutting out. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know what that one was. Here we go. No, that's doing the same thing, Amanda. Let me see. Okay.
What the hell?
Here we are.
And you can't see it?
That's a bug.
Oh, yes.
Well, hold on. The beehives are okay. Just saying the beehives are knockoff from someone else's idea. Right. Okay, I get it. Love that, actually. That's really good.
She
Right.
cried after that. If
Did
we're,
she?
yeah, we should make a tally. She cried after that.
Uh-huh. Hold on.
She cried after all of them.
You are the reason this shit will never change. You're not trying to find the funny out of it. It would be different if you were doing it and laughing. I heard a lot of people left you because you were laughing at me cry.
Oh.
13 different DMs from people that were upset because of the laughing while I was crying.
But she was not.
You are the reason this shit will.
She was gloating there that you had been upset on Terry Lynn's channel. She was gloating that you left that upset. You could
I
hear her,
know.
and she was like, oh, and she was trying to make fun of it, and don't pretend you were lying because someone's passed away. She was gloating about it.
I know. And it was so bad that one of her minions went and found the person who had passed away and put it on Reddit after that. And I was heartbroken.
Oh, that's awful, Amanda.
I was so paranoid that they were going to contact his family or, go right on the website for the mortuary. I was horrified. And luckily, none of that happened. But I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken. I get upset and cry when people die. She goes live.
Yeah.
She was alive from her mother's funeral, not once but twice. And then all those women that got a plant for her in her time of grief, she later turned around and said they only did it so they could kill her cats. Do you remember?
Yeah. No, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember the accusation that TL, and I know a few people put
and
Mims, and then she tried to say the plant that they had bought was a deliberate. It wasn't even an accident. It was a deliberate attempt to poison her cats.
Yes, it sure was.
And she's got the cheek to say, "You're crazy. You're a nutcase. You're a crazy." Like absolutely wild. Right, this one is JJ crying again.
Some people cry when they get mad. Well, here's the thing: there was a lot of emotions going on. Those were a lot of emotions. And Siwa, I'm going to say this to you right now. The fact. So Siwa is in John. Some people cry when they get mad.
Oh, I think it's just cutting out.
There was a lot of emotions going on. Those were a lot of emotions.
No, it's just really short. It was just really short. I should have put all of her crying and nonsense all in one video, but I don't have that kind of energy.
No, I get that. Yeah, there's one that's an hour long. I'll leave that one for Brooke. I'll send Brooke the link though, if that's okay.
Okay.
But again, she's saying, why are you here? Well, again, these people, when your son has suddenly been contacted, of course you're going to come to see what is going on.
Yeah, and now a second time. Like, that's what really pissed me off, because Jules can live in her jealousy and whatever of everybody else's lives, but actually have been happy. And I don't need my kid being contacted from these trashy hoes, and I don't believe that she isn't in on it.
Yeah, I just don't think she doesn't do the dirty work herself, but I also know the way Geneva acts, and Geneva reached out to Brooke's daughter as well.
Really?
Yeah, she has reached out to so many people you've got no idea. Vault's ex-husband, who they know there's a big history with, she emailed.
Oh God, no! I do know the history there.
She made an email in my name. She has admitted this. She admitted it in Brooke's Live. She made an email in my name and emailed Vault's ex.
Why?
Because she's a fucking nutcase. And now Maria knew all that. She sent called CPS to Brooks.
I knew that.
They pulled
when her little boy had a sleepover, right?
No, that was the police call. She got Brooks' little boy pulled out of his classroom and questioned about basically essay from his father.
Oh my God.
This woman is, and he was traumatized. She is deranged. There is no place for her in this community.
That happened to Xavier too at one point.
Yeah, it's horrible.
All the phone calls, and it's hard. And they're little and they don't understand. And then police are showing up and like asking uncomfortable questions about topics that,
Yeah. Yeah, stuff. He was so traumatized and humiliated. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sport, that's what Brooke's saying. But to me, that is, I mean, she phoned Brooke's PO, I don't know how many times, Brooke's job. She's contacted my job. Like we all know it was you, Genevra. I knew when I saw the email and what she wrote. She's just, but she's now, so Maria knew all this. She's terrorized Muzz and her family too. Like she's deranged, absolutely deranged. But Maria knew this and became friends with her because she didn't like another woman and they had history. So Maria had no loyalty to the close friends. She was too interested in buddying with her to get back to the one woman she hated. And that was it. So now Maria's friends with her.
Wow.
She sent around Jules's mum's obituary. She sent it to Maria and basically said, here you go, post it, drag her, do whatever. And Jules knows this and has still accepted her back into her lives.
Siwa got blamed hardcore for that too.
Yeah.
And kept saying, like, I didn't do this. I did not do this. I would not do that. And listen, I'm not giving Siwa a huge pass, but she was adamant that she had not done that, nor would she.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Siwa did get dragged into a few things, but you're right, Siwa was adamant that she had no part in that, and she came, I mean, I called her out and she came live to say, no, absolutely not, it had nothing to do with me, and I believe her. I do believe her.
I believed her then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
But the thing is, Siwa was very aware of what they were doing to Brooke. She was a part of it all.
Yeah. So you can't give her really a pass.
Mm-hmm. So Genevra was acting on behalf of Siwa. Now, Siwa might have known everything, but she didn't.
Yeah.
But it was bad. It was really, really bad. And none of it is acceptable to anyone. I wouldn't wish that on Maria. I wouldn't wish it on Jules. It's just not right. It's just not right.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But what sort of message did your son get, Amanda, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, the most recent one, the first one was asking him, like, hey, your mom and I were friends years ago, and I can't find her on Facebook. Does she have Messenger? Can you give me her Messenger so that I can reconnect? And he's like, he said, okay. And then he said something to me about it later that day. And I'm like, what? And I looked at it and I said, Xavier, honey, don't respond to any of that nonsense. Like, that's nobody, like, that's a fake account that was made yesterday.
Oh, that's Genevra. See, do you know how bold Genevra was? I don't even know if you remember Kathy, who had been friends.
do, and she passed away.
Yep. So
yeah.
Her husband was the judge, remember?
Oh, yeah, you remember that.
Genevra phoned that judge and said to him, because John had put out there that there was basically, the marriage was toxic and stuff, and alluded to things. And Genevra phoned that judge and said to him, are you a woman beater?
Oh.
Now, if he was a woman beater, she knew she was causing problems for her. He wasn't.
Well, of course.
Exactly, but that's the same sort of thing which she tried to do to Vault. Trying to cause problems in an already fucked up, hi Brooklyn, an already fucked up relationship.
Yeah, I remember exactly what, I mean, Vault and I were kind of close for a while, and I remember.
Oh, Brooke's asking, what was the area code that texted him?
No, it was a Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that. So
it was a fake Facebook page that was made the day before. So that was the first time. And that was weeks ago. And I, reached out to you guys about it.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Although Brooks, Jules is saying, who summoned you? You know right away when this shit starts where it's coming from.
You do. And listen, when Dee's son passed,
yeah,
it was what's her face and Jules digging through all of Dee's Facebook, getting all the information on her kids, passing information around on Instagram. Do you remember this?
Mhm.
And blamed it on me.
Yeah, I remember.
And Jules knew that that girl that was doing it and
Shylin?
everything she was doing, yes,
Shylin.
Charlotte. And she knew every step of the way and helped in large part to that.
She also got pictures from his OnlyFans and sent them all to Siva. And Heidi actually blocked an account on one of the ones that was about Dee's son. And recently Heidi realised that that account had changed into the name Plan B TV. Now, Plan B TV is Jules' second channel.
Oh, really?
Yes, and Heidi just discovered this, didn't you, Heidi? Listen, I'm going to drop the link. If Heidi or George or anyone wants to join us, please feel free. Brooke, if you want to come up, feel free.
Well, I went through hell after I was accused, and like nobody wanted to doubt Dee, like in the worst moment of her whole life.
Yeah.
So everybody turned on me, and I was completely innocent of that shit. Like I had always been a very good friend to her, and I was devastated. Then they had somebody call, my little brother died when he was 10 and he was run over on Christmas Eve. And
horrific.
And they had somebody call my parents' house, or my mom, my cell phone. She's part of the church. They found her number. They'd had it for a while. And they called and asked for my deceased little brother on Christmas Eve.
That's horrific. That is absolutely horrific.
Like the worst of the worst. And then I felt like I was responsible for that, like
you brought this to them.
And it was just so like out of left field. Like I was shocked when I was blamed. I was even more shocked when everybody turned on me. And, after some time I realized, well, it's easy. It'd be easier to turn on me than to call out Dee and say, well,
yeah,
maybe you're wrong. But yeah, she was in on all of that shit with Shaylin, and she has proudly talked about it many times. Holy shit.
You know what happened after that when Shaylin, she lost her toe, then her leg was amputated. And
was it? I didn't know about the leg.
Jules and Clark taunted that woman relentlessly and basically called her a liar and wanted photographs of her stump to prove that she had been amputated. It was horrific.
That's disgusting.
Hi, Rainbow. The accounts that were going about there of Shailen's missing toe, blah, blah, blah. And the names that she called her, like she would make up. She's just absolutely vile. Absolutely.
I'm not a fan of her, but that's really, really like.
That is bad.
Below. That's
bad.
That's doing below the belt.
Could you imagine losing a child and.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right, Brooke. So that's what led to the whole January the 9th scenario because
that she wanted to happen, in my opinion. Jules wanted that to happen so that she could get attention.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a ruse. And in the end, Jules is like, well, I knew about it, but I didn't help. And then Shaylin started showing proof. Yeah, she did. She sent this from this Facebook and that, and
it was actually Clark that forced the issue because Jules told her not to tell anyone. Jules was the one like, no, don't you admit that, and giggling because we heard the voice notes.
Really?
Because she had told Clark, Clark was like, no, No, this has got to be, the truth's got to be told. He was the one that forced the issue. That's how they found out.
Well, I'm grateful for that. I don't think
That was Clark.
it's funny when you step away, you kind of forget a lot, but I'm grateful for that then. Well, I mean, so Jules may not be the one that keeps contacting my child, but I will put my kid, on the line if necessary. She knows all about it. She knows what they've been doing. She knows I don't put anything past her. She's so dirty. And if it's not her, she knows all about it. All about it.
So Rainbow, the Plan B account being Rainbow, being Jules' second channel, Plan B TV. So Heidi had an account blocked on her channel that used to be connected. It was a sock account, basically going after Dee's deceased son. I don't know if it was one of the Nicholas died. Do you remember Nicholas died for Dee's sins? Remember that was going about? There was a few different ones.
There were a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, there was a High Snuggle Bunny. There was a whole bunch of them. And so Heidi had one blocked in her channel, and she noticed not too long ago that it actually changed from that account name to Plan B TV. So it was Jules. One of those accounts where it was Jules.
Yeah, but she's just a bee and she doesn't hurt anybody.
It's the same as Maria and Ginevra. They just swap crochet patterns. Yeah, crocheting everyone's fucking private information. So crazy. Hi, Tina Marina. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy behaviour.
It is.
I just, it's like walking into a dark, horrible part of the universe, isn't it? It's like, ugh.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, I was listening to a little bit of what you were playing, and Amanda touches grass. Amanda does this. I do have a good life, Jules. I'm sorry that pisses you off or bothers you or annoys. I do. And I have been protecting my happiness very well. And I didn't want to come back and like go tit for tat in her white trash war. I really didn't. But I'm also not gonna, do this whole thing where people keep trying to reach my kid. Like, let it go. And it's creepy that you guys are as old as you are, and he's a 15-year-old boy. Like,
yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, he is. And the thing is, what they think that you've been around, she hasn't been around. The last time I swapped a message with Amanda before now was, like, I know that time you went up on Brooke's channel, but before that, it was well over a year before that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was well over a year. Like, she hasn't been around. This is what these people do not get.
Well, and like, I don't understand why they are. When I used to enjoy her, when I used to watch her, she would always talk about how she doesn't say anything without proof, because that's happened to her before and she didn't appreciate it. So if that's true, where's the proof that I'm this fucking account that apparently has you completely bothered by? Any of it. Her only proof is Jen, apparently. She said 2 years ago that when Jen was kind of off kilter, Jen said something, and that meant it. Well, she doesn't believe anything Jen says, so only the things she wants to believe in, I guess. And the other one is Deadly. I don't even know why he would bring my name up. I've never been on his channel. I've never been in a chat where he has been in the chat. Nothing. Like, those are the kinds of people that Jules invites around her. Like, I have never had anything to do with that dude. So aside from assumptions and hopes and dreams that it's me, like, bitch, it's not. It's not. And if you would stop bringing my ass up and like saying that and constantly keeping, you know, my name out there, I could go back to my happy life that I've really enjoyed away from here.
So, hi, Bulletproof, my love. And Heidi is asking, how does X like his car?
Oh my God, he loves it. He loves it. I don't, my parents bought him for 8th grade promotion. They didn't even ask me, Anne. They didn't even ask me. They just came over one day with a freaking Camaro for a 14-year-old.
I love it.
I'm like, first of all, what you don't do is buy a sports car for a child as his first car. Like, he didn't even have a driver's license yet, but my dad just was so excited that he couldn't help himself. Like, grateful that they bought him a car. You know, I couldn't have done that. But yeah, he loves it. And
do you have your own home?
Yes, I do. I do have my own home. I don't know. Well, I think some of it is because I had moved, and when I moved, it was in the middle of all that court stuff, and nobody knew where to send documents for me. And so the police kept bringing them to my parents' house. But yes, I live in the same house. I'm not in a 3rd floor walk up, Section 8, whatever. And by the way,
a bottom bitch boudoir.
No, sure isn't.
So Lack said, I know what it's like to be accused of being a sock account. I totally get it. The proof used against me was one sentence that sounded similar. People will run with anything.
They will.
And when Lack, so they want Miss Liability to click my link and speak. Why should she? She's got nothing to prove to anyone. She should never. But
I wouldn't blame her. I don't blame her. That they're going to know it's not me, and then they're going to attack the shit out of her.
But Lack, they accuse Lack of being Karma as a cat, and Karma as a cat put out a video, a short, speaking, and Jules said it was AI. So you can't win. You can't win.
Oh, of course she did. Of course she did.
And sorry, Karma as a cat became really, really close to somebody I know Lack really doesn't like, has never got on with. You know, like, just there's just a lot.
You know, I don't understand why people think that I want to hide to share my opinion. Like, I don't have any problem coming from my own account and telling you that I think you're a Section 8 Heidi Fleiss wannabe. I really don't. And I don't know what this account has said about Jules that has her so upset.
Miss Liability, it's not even that she's dragging her. She just states her opinion. And it's not even like nasty or foul. She just says it as it is.
Well, then you know it's not me. It's not foul.
Well, the thing is, I said Amanda makes innuendos. I used to always make innuendos. So your humor is completely different.
It is. And trust me, it's been the bane of my mother's existence her whole life. It really has.
Well, sorry, say that again.
My dirty humor has been the bane of my mom's existence my entire life.
Mine too. Now, my family, it's very much a UK thing that we use innuendos as humour. See, because my humour is, Jules said, Anne makes everything sexual. She's a deviant. That's what Jules said.
Oh, you're a deviant.
I'm a deviant.
from the back page ad, a crack snorter herself.
Exactly. The back page bottom bitch. So because who likes to get pissed on? You know
Wait,
that?
she likes to get peed on?
Yes.
Jules?
Hold on. I'll show you.
Jules likes to get peed on for real? Are you just...
No, I'm honestly. Jules said it. It came straight from Jules's mouth.
It couldn't have, because she doesn't talk about anything inappropriate. She doesn't want to be seen like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, wait till I show you. Don't just share it. Just 2 seconds. Shorts. There we go. Share.
Holy shit. Puppy, get down. Get down.
Just the
I'm staying away from Cash App because I'm getting some ideas. Oh no!
He peed on me once though, but that was just one of our funky pink things.
Wow.
No, I don't want to argue anymore. I really don't. I don't.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But it took. She played her last card with that one, going after him. I hope she enjoyed that last card.
Face right now.
Oh my
I'm
god.
staying away from Cash App because I'm getting some ideas. Oh no!
He peed on me once though, but that was just one of just the things that were said. Well,
That bitch to be.
just the things that were said. Well, I told.
How proud she was that he peed on her.
Wow.
But I'm a deviant because I make sexual jokes.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah.
And I like to twerk.
She was so jealous though, because even when you were on Reels or you were on the MobTube, they liked you. They liked your humor. She was also very jealous when MobTube liked Kat, Savage's sister. Kat started coming out. She was so jealous of that too.
So mad.
Mm-hmm.
And she was mad at me and Terry Lynn as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Mims. Yeah, she was mad at all of us.
But she was so I feel even when she did that on Terry Lynn's channel, I feel she was trying to cause division because she always did that.
She was. She was. And it was obvious. I mean, I'll tell you, with Terry Lynn and I, like, it took some work for me to be okay with her again because I didn't appreciate her.
Yeah.
Like agreeing with a lot of the crazy stuff she was saying. But ultimately, you know, I ended up leaving in great part to Terry Lynn because because I didn't like the way the whole Mims passing stuff went down, and I just didn't. I thought it was terrible, and I knew her kids were watching it, and it was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
And I'm like, yeah, you know, after the last 2 years and now this, like, it really does show. Like, we've all suspected everybody could get that way.
Mm-hmm.
But now that everybody is that way, like, you can have it. I gotta find something else to do.
When I heard her saying even earlier, and I think it was the old live that Brooke was playing, or was it a recent one? Oh, it was. I think it might have been the recent one. And she went, "Nobody's going to ruin the business I've built up." Oh. Now, how sad is that if this is your business? The business.
Like, is this her legacy?
But has she got a pension with this business? Absolutely fucking not.
Does it have a medical plan?
No, it's just got a plan B.
Well, good. We don't need her repopulating the earth. That's for sure.
Brooke said, seeing her sing "Don't Ya" after berating Amanda took me the F out.
And how funny is it that she's like saying all that shit and Terry Lynn's agreeing with her boobs out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over-sexualized, and all you can see is Terry Lynn's tits.
Okay. Sure, girls.
I know. But again, so Terry Lynn did like the attention of the guys too. There was no joke about that. But Jules was jealous. Jules was jealous as soon as she saw.
Very.
She goes right back to being Glenwood's bottom bitch, and all
Yeah.
those hoes are not as important as her. She goes back to that sort of mental state all the time.
Always the last lumpy hole instead of the good one, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that for her. Actually, I really don't. I don't hate that for her. But I think it's really convenient that she likes to get peed on and talk about it. I mean, she must have been living her best life during the P. Diddy trial, hearing about that.
Well, I called her and Maria Jules Epstein and Momo Maxwell.
Oh, no.
Yep. So
okay, so since you are a part of the United Kingdom,
yes,
can I ask how you feel about Prince Andrew, like not being able to be called Prince Andrew anymore?
Love it, and they are trying to find. So they have arrested him already.
Right.
They're saying for leaking information, but we know how the British police work.
Yeah.
So start with that. They'll use that because they use that to get an arrest warrant for him, for his place where he lived, and to search that. Now, this is unheard of in royal history in the UK for anyone to be held accountable like this. So, but Charles and William both are like, absolutely not. And I think the Queen, I don't think she was protecting him. I think she was protecting the family name. I think that's
she just didn't want to be involved.
But at the end of the day, who's protecting the victims? So
yeah. No, don't worry. The U.S. government's doing that.
But both his daughters want nothing to do with him. You know, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Heidi. They are looking at more charges. So what they've done, they've arrested him with basically breaching confidentiality, sharing royal information. But then they get the arrest warrant, searched his home, and took a lot more. So I know the way the British police work. This is where the investigation starts. So, and the good thing is, he can't be held accountable in America, but he can certainly be held accountable here. So they'll be looking at times he was here, when Epstein was here, claims that have been made, but they will make sure it's airtight. They've got to make sure it's airtight.
After I heard that they had deprinced him, whatever you call it.
Yep. Dethroned him, really. They have actually dethroned him. They've took away his place and the titles. So like he would have probably have been maybe 5th or 6th down the line, but now no, maybe a bit further. About 8th in the line to the throne, so they've took that away. You hear me okay, Amanda? I don't know if your signals went or not. Can you all hear me okay? I remember when he was with Koo Stark. Can you all hear me? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Line of Succession. Yes, he did. Thanks, Lack. I don't know if we've lost Amanda or not. But yeah, I think this is the beginning with Andrew, and you heard her click. That was me, it clicked, Heidi, sorry. I think this is the beginning with Prince Andrew, and the fact that they actually... Oh, Pablo's having a nightmare. can you hear that? Pablo, it's okay. Hey, Pablo. Hey. Pablo. Hold on. Hey, calm down. It's okay. Relax. He's probably heard me saying the word shower and went, no. Well, Beatrice and Eugenie have iced their dad out. They've cut off all ties with him. And it's a shame because those two girls have really been successful in their own rights. So it's a shame. But their mother was a bit of a... The mother tried to... We used to have a thing in the UK, and it was the sheik. So we had a fake sheik that would dress up in all his clothing, all the chic dressing and stuff. And he would go undercover and he would meet with people, like famous people, members of parliament and things, and he would get them. No bother, Amanda, thanks for coming up. And he would basically try and catch them out with dodgy dealings. And then they would expose them in the newspaper, recordings, pictures, blah, blah, blah. And they done it to Fergie, Andrew's wife. And she was basically trying to sell time with the royal family for like $500,000 or something. Like, it was crazy numbers, and she got exposed really bad for that. So crazy. Tina, do you mean Jules? Yeah. As the Epstein list. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Right, but listen, I'm going to go to my bed because it's just before 1 o'clock in the morning and I have work tomorrow. Some of us do have a life, Jules. Some of us do. But yeah, I think we should. I'm going to look some things up that I actually have as well that I think would be funny to watch, interesting to watch. But thanks everybody for coming in and supporting the channel, and I will play a little music on the way out.